I'll brick on Discord here in just a moment. Welcome, Vogue. Welcome, Sakura Lisha. Welcome, Mikey. No, I'm not Donald Trump. Does this sound like my Trump impression? That's crazy. We love China. China's the best. Welcome, KZ. Good to see you, DK Foxon. Hello. Yeah, we're having some trouble here. We've got some sort of fake PDM. Exactly. Yeah, I'm using. I finally have given in to the YouTube people, and now what you're hearing is the AI PDM that I've been training for the last 8 years. All right, let's get started, huh? All right, here we left off. I think we had just organized this room and our guns. I don't know if you guys remember, but we had also just had to put brick down. Oh, and there's a chopper. I forgot about the chopper until I unmuted just now. There's a chopper and my guy is tired. That's crazy work. Here, let me see if I can call Brick. Hello, buddy.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Good to hear your voice.
Yeah, you sound sick though, or you just been...
Well, I've been battling something for the last couple days, and it's now I'm hoarse, basically. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like a laryngitis.
Something like that. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what, but something like that for sure. So I forgot that we had a helicopter at the start of this. One, until I just logged in.
Fucking 0 to hero all over again.
Yeah, exactly. At least there's only one helicopter on this run. So once this is done, it's done. And fortunately, we took care of a lot of the zombies in this town already. But I'm sure that this is bringing a lot of friends to our base.
Not very likely.
I'm just kind of waiting for you. I've got a lot of bad moodles, so I really shouldn't fight.
Yeah, I'm just trying to fix my, I just switched to B42, so I gotta fix this shit.
Take your time. Oh yeah, I should do some of that too. Let's see. Music off, streamer mode on, so I don't get my stuff flagged. Push to talk. Accessibility, I like to leave the key in the ignition. Goodness, when there's no helicopter in my ear, I can really hear. I can think, and I can also really hear the hoarseness of my voice. I must sound terrible to you guys.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, you sound super sick.
Yeah, I'm suffering here, but I'll be okay. I'm gonna have to clear my voice a little bit more than normal, so just prepare yourself for that, okay? This car has a full tank of gas. I say we just haul ass out of the base and out of Rosewood and see if we can't draw a bunch of them out into the woods or something.
Yeah, I'm connecting right now, so...
Yeah, take your time. Hello, Captain Crunch. Welcome to the show. Yeah, this is the AI PDM, guys. This is not the real me.
The AI version that we all get to hear on YouTube.
I specifically trained a AI version of me to sound hoarse. I'm diabolical, I know what you're thinking. Truly diabolical. Wait, did you have to spawn in as a new guy, or did you already do that?
I already did that. Yes,
Okay,
for
yeah.
the last time we played.
Okay.
Yep, I made the character really quickly because I knew we were getting off.
Right.
So like, I just want to get it prepared. So.
Right on.
All that book reading I did.
Yes. Yes.
I literally I was Artie. I spent all that time reading books. Only
Yes.
to get hit in the fucking head again.
Yeah. Poor Artie, dude. You remember also that like anytime we would do multiplayer, who was it who would join in and then they would read for like the first 2 hours of playing with us? Yeah. And then they would inevitably die like right away.
I spawned in. I didn't know. Oh, kind of like sprinting nonstop. All right, hold on. Wait. There we go. Okay. I literally logged in and then went to go move and just full sprinted into the door like I was Tangible Raptor.
Oh my goodness.
And I could not stop sprinting.
Oh my goodness. Hello. Let's take the yellow car, the baby puke yellow.
Baby puke, oh yeah.
I'm just gonna go. We don't need to close it.
Yeah, no. Everything's gonna follow us wherever we go.
Yeah.
Now, I do know the further north you go up here, the less zombies we killed. So it might be good to bring them to where we haven't cleared out.
Yeah. Yeah, let's bring them all to the north side of town. Preferably...
I already looted the Gigamart.
Maybe we bring them up to Artie's farm.
Yeah, that would work. The only other location I really wanted to look here was the bookstore. But with the, I just always forget how slow reading is in this game.
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's worth it.
Hold on, I want to turn my game volume down. Yeah, I've turned it way down. Sorry, guys. The helicopter is so loud I can hardly hear Brick and think. It's very low now. I'll turn the volume... Oh, this is a good find. Our first little trailer here. Let's just see. Oh, it's got a bunch of stuff in there too, man. That's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, good planks too.
Yep. I already see zombies here wandering towards us. That's okay. This is the road to Artie's farm, right? Yeah. I think it's already swarming out here. Holy shit.
Is the car like full tank of gas?
We have a full tank of gas and we have an extra tank in the trunk.
I would leave the car on just in case we need to make a quick escape, and let's just try to kill as many as we can here with the helicopter on us.
Okay. Well,
This house is good. This house is good, a good defense because we got 2 fences here to work with.
My main worry is my sleepiness is max. Max. I'm very tired.
Go in the house and sleep.
Okay.
And I can find out here because I'm completely fresh, so and these zombies are all just walking. They don't even they don't even know I'm here somehow. There we go. One of them's.
Artie's farmhouse, guys. This is a famous place. Squiddy once built a very impressive wall around this entire joint. Antibiotics.
And somebody burned it down.
Yeah. I don't even remember the guy's name, but I remember that he died. I PvP'd him because he was bit in the head, if I recall.
Yeah.
Bro was so upset.
What's funny, too, is that, dude was totally upset, too, that we had burnt down the, Gigamart.
Oh, really?
He was like, somebody, because he posted in the Discord, he's like, somebody's griefing the server. And it was me and Frosty that burnt down the Gigamart. And it was because we had looted the entire thing.
Right.
And then we're just like, yeah, let's just burn it down and make them, make them know that, we mean business.
We mean business. Right, right. Yeah, I mean, you gotta have a villain, you know?
Yeah, well, and there's literally, nothing of value left, in that place.
I just hit ridiculously tired. I'm sleeping upstairs in the master bedroom. I don't think this will go away anytime soon, but... Welcome, Bruce. Good to see you. I'm sure you can hear that I'm very hoarse today. Sorry about that, buddy.
Bulletproof vest must cause uncomfortability. Huh? Yep, there
Yeah,
it
it
is. I see
does.
it. So those firefighter pants. Pretty much anything that gives you any sort of
Yeah.
resistances is gonna be uncomfortable to wear.
The way that I think about it is if it's rigid, it's going to make you uncomfortable, you know?
Yeah, it's just I've worn a bulletproof vest before, and I don't think I would ever consider it to be uncomfortable.
Game just woke me up automatically, so it doesn't want to let me sleep in here.
I guess it could be the helicopter waking you up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because I don't see any banging on the house. Like we're actually super safe. Like a unusual safe.
Yeah.
I would like 2 zombies. That's all I'm fighting right now.
Well, it's okay. I don't mind being ridiculously tired. I just can't help in the fight.
Yeah,
But
no, they're I don't know. This is like the weirdest helicopter event because they're zombies, but they are not attracted to where I am. They are just kind of. I guess I'm so used to like our DDH settings where if
yeah.
a helicopter goes off and you're fucked.
Yeah. We're going to do something at the end of this season that we haven't done in the previous seasons, which is we're going to make a backup, a local backup of the server files. Because in previous seasons, I didn't do that. And then when we go to start the season, you ask me, you're like, all right, hey, what was our settings for last season? And I can never answer you. So I'm not going to make that mistake this time.
Yeah, a lot of those settings I kind of have memorized.
Yeah.
But it's always like the PvP modifier, the PvE modifier,
Right.
the damage that we do to each other with melee and guns.
Yeah. This time I'm just going to make a backup of it, and those files in particular I'll post somewhere, like in Discord, so that we just have it. I don't hear the helicopter anymore, do you?
Nope, it is gone, and it dragged the zombies away. We are... Yeah,
We're
like
clear.
I said, that was probably the weakest helicopter event we've ever had.
Well, I'm happy for it because there's still some loot in this house, but I did eat like some ice cream and such.
No, that's fine, yeah.
Hello, Hearth. I hear one, but I don't see him. He might be right inside there.
Yeah, I hear him too. But I can't see him.
No, he's behind us here. Oh.
It might be this guy.
Yeah. There's no one inside. I just went inside.
Okay, yeah, it was this dude. I guess I gotta turn my volume up a little more now, because...
Yeah, I had it all the way down. Yeah, there's a ton of stuff in here. We'll have to come back for this for sure.
And I went with the mechanic for this guy, so we can work on cars.
Okay, nice.
We'll grab this.
We need to get you some electrical so that we can start.
Yeah, hot wiring.
Hot wiring, yeah. I'm trying to remember. I'm a veteran.
I got a screwdriver already. Yeah, the best way of leveling electrical would be going to like restaurants and disassembling those like big ovens.
Those hoods, yeah, those hoods.
And the hoods, yep.
Hello, Hearth. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm all right. I'm battling some sort of illness now for a little while, and it's made me awfully hoarse, as I'm sure you can tell. Sorry about that. I know I sound totally different. Every once in a while when the game is very quiet, I can hear myself talking, and I'm like, oh God, I sound truly terrible.
It's kind of like yesterday. My throat was on fire for literally the entire day, but I felt completely fine outside that.
Yes, I have a lot of fluids here next to me, and I'll doubtless have to AFK to get more. This is a PZ run that Pinky and Brick and I have been doing, and the goal is to eliminate every zombie in the apocalypse. Honestly, we've put a pretty big dent in Rosewood already. We just had our helicopter event. Yeah, Ray's dead, dude, and I lost 5,000 XP. Do you remember Solo Caldaka in 3.5? Ray's dead would cost you like XP or levels or whatever. I actually miss that. I miss that. But I mean, it is more convenient to have everybody around the same level, though, in terms of being a DM.
I'm just grabbing some.
Hello, certified idiots. You're sick too, huh? The good old days. Yeah, 3.5 is still my favorite edition. Although I'll admit that I've been playing a lot of 5th edition, and 5th edition is very convenient. You know, it just kind of moves along at its pace. Okay, so there's a really great take on Resurrection in D&D Solo Caldaka by this channel that I love called Lindy Beige. I'm gonna paste it in the Twitch chat. It's like 15 minutes of it is a skit, and then the last 15 minutes is like him talking about the skit, and like, oh my god, that was so loud. The static is so loud, that's crazy, because we have the volume on 1. Yeah, I love Lindy Beige. I've been following him for many years. He's incredible. I've even had the chance to talk to him in private, in the DMs. So I feel very blessed because I consider him extremely talented. I kind of fanboyed a little bit when he responded to my DM. I was like, oh my god. This was years ago now. It's not something we don't speak frequently or anything like that. I don't want to give the wrong impression.
Such a safe city now.
Yeah. We've killed so many of the dead. Oh, there are some around the base. I didn't expect this, to be honest.
It's okay. You can I can take care of these guys.
I can still shove, so I'll come with you and just keep some of them off of you. Like this first guy is all you. And you got one from the southeast. It's keys? Yes, it is. These guys haven't aggroed yet, surprisingly.
I forgot that when I ran to you guys from the spawn to the fire station, my fucking arm got scratched on a tree. I swing so slow.
Hello, Squiddy. I'm suffering an illness, and so, as you can hear, I'm hoarse. Which I know I don't sound the best, but the show must go on. Yeah, what I've noticed is that if you're exhausted, it affects your ability to shove them over. But if you're ridiculously tired, it doesn't. Like, you still do way less damage when ridiculously tired. Yeah, put your hands up. This is a robbery.
My hands are up. Also, it looks like we totally forgot to put this meat away back here. It's all rotten now.
Oh no, that's too bad. Nay. Yes, I am hoarse. Yo, you bit your tongue, certified idiots. My dog attacked a lizard a while back, and the same thing happened to him. He had like a whole flap hanging off of his tongue, bro. It's crazy to see.
Hot dog wiener. I like how they changed the name of the hot dog to a hot dog wiener.
Now it's a hot dog wiener.
Yeah.
More accurate now.
It just knows that I want to put wieners in my mouth.
Oh, God. Welcome to the show. I'm playing with RuPaul today. Honey and tea. Yeah, I should get some more of that. I really
That
should.
sounds like a squiddy recommendation.
Yeah, it is for sure. But that does work. Wieners to buns, Hans. Oh God, that's a crazy emote that you just shared. Wait, am I taking off my clothes again? Yeah, I am. Keep forgetting to favorite this stuff, I guess. We do have electrical 1, by the way. So if you can keep yourself from dying, might be worth a read.
Maybe.
What's he got?
Put my hot wiener in
Your
your
hot
mouth.
wiener. Oh, wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
With no bun. And actually, and it says better hot. It's fresh cooked, but it's better hot. So it's technically a cold wiener.
Oh, sorry, my
Yeah.
wiener cooled down.
Yeah. I'm
Cooked it too.
Yeah, I'm sure it would be bigger if it wasn't so cold.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Yeah.
a little chilly in here. It's only a fresh 71.6 degrees. You know, I'm more of like a 75-degree man.
I can hardly blame you. All right, guys, let's get these firearms back in here. We're doing an all right job of collecting our guns and ammo here, I would say. Let's see, we
need
got
somebody to base mom for us, though.
Yeah, we do. Pinky might join us eventually. Squiddy says hello, Brick.
Hello, Squiddy.
I made an oopsie poopsie today, guys. I woke up obviously not feeling well and with all kinds of anxiety, and I made a mistake and I sort of put that on Pinky. I ran my mouth a little bit too much. I shouldn't have done that.
Oh, Pinky.
Yeah. So now she's feeling it's been transferred to her now. Unfortunate.
I'm gonna try to organize this place a little bit.
Okay. I'm doing the same. I'm getting all this ammo and.
Oh yeah, I just picked up all the ammo.
Oh, did you? Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So we have one ammo shelf so far, and I'm gonna move all of these to that other shelf. These guns, and I'll put this pistol on the table.
And then I've got some first aid shit.
This game is such a real one, dude. You know, I mean, I know people love to complain, but this is really my favorite game, man. There's just nothing like it. It's one of those games when you play other games, you start wishing, like, I wish they did this like Zomboid, or I wish they did that like Zomboid. What did
That's
you
how I
think?
feel every time I play any zombie game.
What did you think of the dev video today is the question. The dev video. Did someone send me this, I think? I think someone sent me this. Let me check my DMs real quick. I think somebody sent me something about this. Yeah, Apollo sent it to me. It was an interview with Mr. Atomic Duck, right? Guys, I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it yet. I'm sorry to say. What I should do is watch it and react to it, huh? But I don't know if I want to do that when I'm not on camera. Or when I'm hoarse. Probably better to do it once I'm recovered a little bit. Good to see you, Big Papa John. Well, I tell you what, that particular dev, that's the new lead dev, right? He was in my chat, I think maybe like a week or two ago, which was really surprising to me.
He knows you're a big fan of the game.
Yeah, he can tell I'm a fan of the game, and I love to see that, and I appreciate his viewership. And he seems like a nice guy. I've read something previously that he's written, and it was him talking about the direction of the game. And he seemed, frankly, very passionate about it.
That's good. I mean, you would want your lead dev, or really just any devs, but really the person that's in charge of everybody. You'd want them to be passionate about the game that
Right.
they're building. You don't want just some like guy who just, like, I was just looking for a job and they were hiring.
Right. Yeah, he seems very passionate about it, and I love to see that. Yo, hello, Kit. Yeah, good to see you. Yeah, I'm suffering today with some, whatever this is. I'm not really sure. I think it might be bronchitis, maybe, or pneumonia. What's up, Gaming Wander? Good to see you. Says I would love some armored cars. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing more things for mechanics and welders to do. I think that would be nice. You know?
I mean, it does seem like if a mod gets really popular, they incorporate that mod into the base game.
But something else we've learned is that it takes them a long time to do that because they want to get it right. You know?
Yep. And like the biggest gripe that I have currently with the armor mods is that it's like that damn lib is library that you download.
Right.
And every car has its own specific car part.
Oh, I see.
And it clogs the loot table. So like you can go in, and I'm pretty sure it's they're on their own loot table.
Right.
So you can like go to the mechanic shop and get like 8 different car parts because they're for 8 different cars, and they're all their own loot table.
I wouldn't mind them being on their own loot table or being for specific models, but I think that should be one of the benefits of maybe a higher level of mechanics is that you can adapt them to other vehicles, you know?
Yeah.
Because, like, I've seen people do that here where they'll take, like, as an example, you know, like, the batteries in the default game do that, where some of the batteries are heavy batteries, some of the batteries are standard batteries, some of the batteries are sports batteries. It would be nice if you could, as a mechanic, use a more powerful battery on a less powerful vehicle by maybe making some sort of improvised adapter. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That would be nice, I think. To see something like that. Yeah, there's a mod, I think it's called My Summer Car, and it changes up the entire mechanics of the game where, like, now you have to worry about, like, your oil levels and stuff. I'm honestly okay with something like that. Excuse me, I'm gonna cough. I'm honestly okay with something like that. I think that has a lot of good potential to it.
I think KZ tried using that mod in the one server where we were doing the military roleplay,
Right.
but I think it had to get removed because there was an issue with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like both KZ and Malcop know that like I love the mechanics in this game.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, my favorite aspects of this game is just, I mean, you know, like almost all my characters I've always made have been mechanics and
Right.
have dealt with the card. So like they installed that mod specifically for me to like have fun with. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it just didn't work properly.
I see. Well, and that server had a ton of mods too, so who knows what was pissing it off, you know?
Well, yeah, and it was during the time where not just those mods, but the game kept constantly getting updated.
Right,
So
right,
it was
right,
like in the height of the security breach.
right. All right, I'm gonna move the van and the car around just a little bit.
That's fine. It's nighttime, and I don't really have anything for my character to do, and I can't see outside, so I'm just gonna read the selectable book.
Smart move. Oh, you got to see your mama, Squiddy? That's good. Did you tell her I said hello? You know that's a requirement, right?
Ends every show with until your mother just said hello.
That's correct. Moms have always loved me, and I'll always love moms. It's a well-known fact. Just getting some of this crapola off the ground here. Not yet sure where it goes. I know we have all the storage on the side of the building. All this body armor and keys. The Last of Us Zomboid mod. I've never played that Gaming Wonder. There's a Last of Us mod. You know, I've actually never played The Last of Us, but I did watch it, like a no commentary playthrough of it years ago when it first came out. I mean, years ago, man. I never owned a PlayStation. Well, I mean, I kind of grew up like as a poor kid, so we didn't really have that kind of stuff. Although I say that we did have an Xbox, but we didn't have a lot of the, you know, like the PlayStations and stuff. So a lot of those PlayStation exclusive titles I never got a chance to play. Oh wow, this is all vehicle maintenance on this shelf. Oh, and it's full. I see why it's...
The PS3 was the last PlayStation I owned.
Which one did Red Dead come out on? Because that was the first and only PlayStation I've ever owned.
Pretty sure that was the PS2.
Okay. Red Dead Redemption 2, sorry, not number 1.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yeah.
The PS4, maybe?
Okay. Yeah, so what happened for me was Red Dead came out, and my buddy had it. He had a PlayStation,
Yeah,
and
PS4 and Xbox One.
I played it on his PlayStation a little bit, you know, but as with all things, you know, it wasn't mine, so eventually I stopped playing it, but I was so, like, into it, and I was like, I have to have this, like, I want this so badly, you know? So once I had a little bit of money, I bought it. I bought the PlayStation and Red Dead, and like it came with a game too, and I played that game until it came out on PC, and then I sold the PlayStation and the games with it, and I actually got my full money back minus the cost of one of the games. I was only like down $50 overall, so I was like, okay, hell yeah, dude. That's how into Red Dead that I was. And I still love that game. I'd like to do more Red Dead. I just wish it was more popular. I wish there was more of an audience for it. But actually, surprisingly, I didn't realize this until I started researching it, but the audience for PZ is smaller than the audience for Red Dead. I would not have guessed that.
Yeah, PZ is still kind of a niche game, and it's because of the isometric like layout of it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that's the right take.
Every time I've told my Steam friends about this game, the first thing they tell me is,
What?
I don't think it's like
Yeah.
it's isometric.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, you just try, like.
It's kind of
try and they die within the first 2 minutes because they just don't understand the combat aspect of the game, and they try to fight all the zombies, and yeah, they're like, oh, this game is bad.
Yeah, what did they always say about beer? It's an acquired taste. I feel like Zomboid is that too. You know? I think Zomboid is also an acquired taste.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have ever fallen in love with this game on my own. It took multiplayer for me to really be willing to put time into it.
Yeah, for sure.
Because we always thought of like the silliest like one-off roleplay scenarios to do. Like none of us at that time were even good at the game. We just
right.
We were even trying to play like
hello Jojo.
Play to a high level. We were just like, let's just try to do something really silly for 2 to 3 hours and see if it makes people laugh.
Absolutely. And I think that was the right way to go. I think that was the right way to go with that.
Yeah, and I think that's what helped, like, us constantly doing that and making these different characters and trying to play to our jobs is what made me, like, be like, yeah, you know what, like, I'm actually gonna, I feel like I'm getting kind of better at this. I'm gonna play single player and, like, actually learn this game. Because to me, at first, like, there was just too much. Like, it's like Minecraft. When you play Minecraft for the first time, you're like, what the, like,
what the hell is all this?
Yeah, and then you play it for, like, 2 weeks for 2 to 3 hours a day, and you're like, man, I can't remember, like, I don't even know how to play poorly now.
Right. Hello, Poison. Good to see you. Yeah, I think that Zomboid is one of those games where it does require patience in order to get into it, unless you've watched content that you enjoyed about it, right?
Yeah, and that's what I ended up doing too. I learned by watching people that had hundreds, if not like 1,000 hours at that point. I mean, not too many people back when like we first started playing in like 2018 had thousands of hours in PZ.
Right.
It was still very. It was even more so a niche game than it is now.
Yeah.
But there were always those like single player YouTubers or Twitch streamers that like played super hard and had zero like roleplay aspects to their gameplay. And yeah, I would like they would tell people like how they combat. Like that's how you got the whole like using the fence to kill zombies. And
right.
That's where I got my thing where like I call it juggling, but it's because another streamer who I was watching at the time called it juggling, where it's
I see.
You take 3 zombies and you you hit one zombie, that zombie gets knocked back to the end of the row. The next zombie lines up, you wait for him, you hit him, he goes to the back of the line. And then your next zombie comes up. You hit him and he goes to the back of the line. And you could do that infinitely with 3 zombies.
Yeah.
And you'll never be in risk of being killed by those 3 if you only keep it to 3. And he was like, yeah, I just juggled these 3 zombies nonstop, and whenever I killed them, I go back and I pull 3 more off of this large group.
Yeah, it wasn't until B41, I think, that the game really popped off in terms of popularity, you know? That's when we really started to see lots of people.
B40 was huge because of the graphics engine updates.
Yeah.
And then B41 really cemented it by fixing a lot of the physics issues with combat.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still some 2D stuff, Solo. It always makes me laugh that, like, some of the items in the game still are sprites. Like, when you put them on the ground, that always makes me giggle when I find one.
Yeah, I remember when B40 first, like, the beta came out for it, and I was just like, I hate this game. Because I was so used to B39, where it's like, if you push the A key, you move left, and if you push the D key, you move right.
Right.
Where with B40, it introduced the physics, like the movement physics, so there was a delay between your inputs.
Right.
And I was like, oh, this is just so clunky. This is awful. It's not smooth anymore.
Oh, was this a streamer, JoJo, that you're talking about? Hey, JoJo, I'm hoarse, by the way, so I know I sound like an AI or something, but I swear it's me.
That's what the AI would want you
That's
to
exactly what the AI would say. I know. If there was ever a more AI statement. I swear I'm not a robot, fellow human. My body is pre-rallying for my birthday. Yeah, dude, I'm having such a weird time right now, guys. It feels like life doesn't want to give me a break. But I will be okay. I promise. I've had worse. I don't know if any of you are very, like, religious or spiritual, but I don't think that I was for a long time, but I've opened my mind more to it in the past couple of years. And I do feel like it's hard to explain, but I do feel like there's some spiritual warfare going on. I know that probably sounds crazy. What's up, Jakub? My buddies and I started playing on this server. We got in the middle of a faction war by accident after we stole one group's van. Someone in that group blamed the clown gang that this girl was a part of. They all took us in and taught us everything we needed to know. Goodness gracious. That sounds epic, though. Kid says,
know, man. A clown gang sounds frightening.
Yeah, for you. Kid says, I just got banned from a Discord for no reason. Oh my goodness. I hope it's not one that we know. Clown gangs get up to funny business, yo, for real. Yeah, absolutely, Squiddy. I appreciate you saying that. Yeah, I'm doing my best to try and stay positive about the challenges that I face. And I remind myself also, you know, when times are tough, like, I know for some of you, you have children and some of you don't. Some of you don't want children and some of you are on the fence about it. Some of you do, but the time just isn't right yet. I'll tell you one thing. Almost nothing makes you feel as good at the end of the day, you know, when I'm done with my day and my son gives me like a nice big hug and he's just so excited to see me, you know. Have you ever had like a dog really excited to see you at the end of the day when you walk in the door from work or whatever? It's like that, but times 1,000 in terms of how much better it feels. It's nice. It feels good, you know, it feels like somebody cares about you. Truly. Not just like what they can get from you or something like that, you know, but they truly care about you. It's a good feeling. But it comes with pressure too, because then you're, at least as a man, because then your brain is like, okay, God, I have to do everything I can for this tiny human, you know?
Yeah, you wanna be the father your child thinks you are.
Right, exactly. You know? Like, I'm always spoiling him, even when I don't have a dollar to my name, you know? And we'll go somewhere and he'll be like, I want cookies or something. And it's like, God, I'm a count every penny in this jar to get this boy his cookie. You know, that's what it feels like. It's like, I can't let him not get what he deserves. It's helpful that he's a good boy too. And baby Lucy, you know I love her too, but she's just turned 1, so only now is she really starting to show me her personality, you know?
Oh, there are still TV shows.
Is there one you're watching?
Yeah, but I don't think it's a XP show. I think it's like the last run of just random crap, and then it's gonna be done after today.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I'm always trying to encourage him, Squiddy. He recently found a new game that he liked on his phone. I don't know the name of it, but he wanted to play this little game, and he just could not get past the first level. And he handed me the phone, and he's like, I can't help. And first off, I really don't like it when he says I can't. So I was like, you can. But I tried it, and it was difficult. And I was like, I don't know if he can do this. Like, in my heart, I was like, I don't know if he's gonna. I think this game might be beyond him. But I just looked him in the eye before I handed him back the phone, and I was like, you can do this. You're not a loser. And so he just kept at it for like the next week. All he did was replay this first level of this little mobile game. And finally, he got past it. And now he's on like level 10. Like once it clicked, once he got it, you know, he like really got it. So I don't.
A good thing to teach your kid too is that don't give up, because
Yeah.
a lot of kids like in the generation before him, you know, the alpha, like the Gen Alpha, I think it
Yeah.
is, right, or Gen Z. They're all like instant gratification. So if they don't get what they want from that thing right away, they just move on to the next thing.
Right. Yeah, I try to teach him like there's value in the doing of it, you know? But
Yeah, even if you fail, like
I
at
think
least tried. And
I think the reason most parents don't do that is because it requires you to be like, you're splitting your focus a lot, right? Because every little success, they're coming up to you, hey, look at what I did. Hey, look at what I did. And it's easier to just be like, go away, you know, go play your game, like, or to not celebrate them. But when he comes to me with something that he's proud of, I stop what I'm doing to celebrate him completely. You know, I'll be like, high five, dude, you know, and I like dance with him. I'll lift him up and toss him a little bit, you know, and I'll be like, I'm so proud of you. So that way he really knows in his heart, you know, that he's got someone on his team, even if it's a minor victory, you know, like I said, it's just some little mobile game. To him, it means a lot.
his victories always mean something to even you.
Right. Yeah, I don't want him to ever feel like, yeah, his victories are not something to celebrate, you know? And that's why I tell him stuff like, you're a winner, you know? I remind him of that all the time. You're not a loser, you're a winner. Constantly telling him that, like, if he, because he'll show me too. He'll be like, oh, I lost, you know, and he'll like show me his game. And I'll be like, yeah, this time. Now I want to see you win. He's pretty good about that. This room would make a great armory, actually, chat. This would make a better armory than the one we were using. There's already a bunch of big-ass tables spread out. We just gotta get the rest of that junk out of there.
Lockers.
No, it's like the office downstairs. Here, I'll show you.
Well, I meant like move all of this stuff into that room.
Yeah, I would do that eventually, but probably not right now. I still have like a big inventory full of BS. Yeah, this one right here. I've been influenced by Frosty. You know, he always puts his guns out on tables.
Yeah.
And this already has like, this looks like, honestly, this looks like an Apple store. Like where they would, you know what I mean?
Buy our new iPhone 19 Deluxe SR.
I don't think they had iPhones in '93 though, right?
No, the
BlackBerry was probably it, huh?
And the BlackBerry, that's still pretty like
Fancy.
tech.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the first BlackBerry I remember was the BlackBerry with the all of the letters had their own buttons,
Right.
which was like huge. People were like, "Oh my god, I don't have to push three times."
Right. Yeah, the Motorola's. I still have a Motorola, guys, but I have like a new one that I bought. It's still the old style. You know what I'm talking about? But it's not like an old one from that period. It's my oh shit phone. Like if everything else breaks, I know that I have this old reliable here, you know? Go warm up, Squiddy. We'll talk soon, okay? Tell your mother I said hello. Alright guys, I think we've pretty much gotten everything that we're gonna sort here. We probably should get some rest, frankly. My guy's been ridiculously tired.
Zombie, but I don't see. It sounds like it's under this van.
Are you outside?
Oh, there he is. He was on the other side of the van. Sneaky bugger. He was like the Mississippi assassin. Yeah, I'm outside killing the shit that's around us.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Captain Crunch. Those phones are expensive. But they can do a lot more now than they could ever do before. You get to the point with those phones now where they can do so much that you kind of come to rely on them, you know?
Yeah, they do literally everything.
Yeah, your banking, your social media.
Watch TV, watch movies, you can call, text, go on the internet, calculator, GPS.
It's crazy how much they can do. Hey, what's up, Rusty? Rusty says 1 month and 21 days in, and I built a shed. Does it have a roof? Is it a roofed shed? I wish you could build a roof without having to build stairs. Like scaffolding would be nice.
Yeah, like what's crazy to me is that like the Fallout games are set like way in the future with like crazy technology, and yet their portable computers are like a big ass wristwatch. Like our fucking cell phones, you can buy like a $80 cell phone from like a Best Buy that's gonna have more processing power than like their highest brand.
Than a Pip-Boy, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Very true. Where are you, buddy?
I am at the Court of Justice building that's like across the street, or it's right next to the police station.
Okay.
Just making sure that our whole area around us is kind of clear. We got one zombie, it looks like, in our backyard.
We got a couple in the front yard as well. Oh, this is gravel here, huh? In Fallout, the microprocessor was never invented. Oh, I see. That's what it was.
That's what I was gonna say. Was I had watched a video about how one of the guys had said that the technology to create like the what that person said was just it just was never invented.
Goodness gracious.
Hey, all it takes is, you know, you stepping on a butterfly and completely changes the course of history.
We've got some, by the way, if you're looking to fight, we've got some in the grass southeast of the base.
Okay, yeah, I see him. I am just resting right now. I just got exhausted.
Okay, take your time. Yeah.
Well, from what I had read in Fallout was that so we, like, in our timeline, I'm trying to think of it. Was it nuclear fission? We went with one. They went with the other. I can never remember which. There's nuclear fission and there's nuclear
fusion.
Fusion, yeah. And so I think we went the route of nuclear fusion. They went the route of nuclear fission. Like, we saw it as a means of, like, a weapons of mass destruction. They saw it as a means of, like, production.
Right. Yeah, I think fission is splitting the atom. Fusion is combining atoms, right?
Something like that.
Sorry, guys. They also didn't have transistors or something. Oh yeah, like capacitors.
Yeah, they went with they pumped their resources into making nuclear fusion a commodity, and so that's why you have fusion cores.
Right.
Like,
right.
that's your batteries. A battery would be a fusion core.
Yeah. I think fusion is more powerful than fission. But I know that you can't make a fusion, at least like when we say like a hydrogen bomb, I think that's a fusion bomb. But I think you need a fission stage to make that hot enough that it will work.
So, nuclear fission splits atoms and it releases energy, and that is what we use in, like, power plants.
Yeah.
However, it creates a lot of radioactive waste.
Yeah.
And nuclear fusion it combines atoms instead to create energy, and I believe, I don't know if there's less radiation, but I know like no, I'm pretty sure there's no, like, I think the radiation levels are a lot lower, but it's just not like we don't have like the technology to make nuclear fusion a commodity, but
Yeah.
to
I think
make it a resource.
I think we can do fusion, but we're not yet getting a net power gain from it. Like we're putting
Yeah, it's
in,
not profitable.
yeah, it's not
Yeah,
profitable. What's up,
it's
Nephilim?
a lot like a lot like a green energy. Like a lot of our green energy is not yet like. I mean, like if you're willing to wait long enough, like solar energy, if you have the patience, can be profitable. But well, I think it's a lot more profitable now than it was like 20 years ago. I think I remember Unlikely Potato and I talked about it, where if you like in the early 2000s got solar like panels installed in your house, you were gonna have to wait like 20-25 years
Right.
to see your return of investment. But in America, people don't live in the same house for 20-25 years. Everyone in America is like always wanting to move on to the next big thing, the next better car, the next better computer, the next better house.
Right.
You always wanted to feel like you're progressing in life, and getting a new house is that progression. So a lot of people didn't invest in solar energy back then because you were never going to see a return on investment if you didn't plan on living in that house for the rest of your life.
Right.
But now the technology has actually kind of advanced to where, within like 5 to 10 years, you can see a return on your investment.
I've always rented. I've never owned a place, so I'm usually moving because the timer on that place has run out. Like either I'm moving somewhere for new opportunities or something, something along those
Bigger
lines.
space or cheaper rent, or
Right.
your previous landlord increased rent.
Right.
Didn't improve anything else about where you were living, so it didn't seem right.
Yeah, if they increase my
Yeah.
rent but they haven't made any like improvements to the place, I usually split.
Mhm.
Because it's like, we're going down a dangerous path here. I don't like this place that much, basically.
Yeah.
It would be nice to own my own home one day, but I'm very far off from a goal like that. Papa John says, not gonna lie, PDM, it must feel a tiny bit good to not be living in the hellscape that is the U.S. with the political cultural black hole. For me, Big Papa John, moving away, yeah, part of it was I was tired of the culture war shit. That's for sure. So I get where you're coming from. I wanted to be separate from that. Here, I almost never hear, people talking about political culture war type stuff on the island. I have some friends that are foreigners, and if I go have a beer with them or something, we'll talk about that stuff. But for the most part, unless they're European, we seem to agree on everything. So it's kind of like preaching to the choir. So we don't talk very long. It gets kind of boring because it's like, yeah, we all agree. Not a lot of Europeans, I would say, that have similar political persuasions, but there are a lot of Europeans here. But I try not to talk politics with them. Really, I try not to talk politics almost ever, just because I've learned, like, you're not going to change anybody's mind, Not to say that it's impossible, but it's just not my calling. It's not my purpose. My purpose is to be an entertainer, so I don't.
Yeah, most people have their minds already set.
Yeah, I don't think I'm trying to, like... And I think also, like, with politics, there's a big risk when you try and convince people that you come off as holier than thou, which I never really want to do, unless I'm doing it to be funny. But this place has its own problems, and I get to hear about those all the time. I don't comment on them on the show because I'm a guest here. So I don't really talk about, like, Philippines politics. It's not. Again, it's. I don't think it's my place. But for the most part, I don't talk about those things just because I feel like there's not a lot of benefit to doing it. I've hardly ever met anybody who agrees with me anyway. See you later, Nolse. So I'm mostly just more concerned about entertaining, playing good games, having a good time, helping others have a good time, and keeping their minds off of, giving them an escape, somewhere to laugh, somewhere to tell their own stories. That's what I'm all about with building my community. Just because I think it's healthier that way. I don't know that most of us can make a change in the political or cultural landscape, but some of us can. I guess if I had to pick what change I would make, it would be to just help people be more positive. There's just so much negativity, that I don't think it's good for us as a species. It's not good for us.
I think we should make a loot run for weapons.
Yeah, we have some weapons downstairs in one of the shelves.
Yeah, but you could always go for more.
Yeah, we could. Unfortunately I still haven't slept, so I'm still ridiculously tired.
Oh God, yeah, you should.
Can we both rest? Are you having any? What's your status?
No, I slept like at 6 a.m. before I left, just to get rid of any sleep I would have had.
Okay.
But I can disconnect like for a short period of time, so you can like sleep.
No, I'll be our driver if you want to be the loot run guy. We can do it that way
works.
too. Do you want to grab some duffels?
Yeah, I also want to. This is just all guns, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this is all guns. If you're looking for a melee, it's in this corner over here on this shelf. And we've got a nightstick and a short bat.
Yeah, the nightstick's already half broken.
Let me get these popsicle freezers out of here and we can take the van because it has much more room if we're going on a loot run. Oh, I'm somehow full. Can you grab the other half of this popsicle freezer?
Yeah, let me...
And I'll put it upstairs. Does tiredness affect your driving in this game? And I didn't know that. Alright. We got so many freezers for Pinky, bro. You're right here, it's fine.
Yeah, now we just gotta get her food.
Wait, that's metal shelves, bro.
Oh, it's metal shelves. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. What the heck did I... Where's the 2 of 2 of that?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. Maybe it broke. I'll grab the other freezer. Yo, what's up, Apex?
Oh, it's in the back of the... I just picked up whatever was on the floor. I thought it was on the floor. Should, get gasoline with a hose. That's perfectly fine for that car. Make sure these seats are cleared out too.
Yeah, we've got some damage, but we'll be okay to feel them. We're gonna let Brick do the loot run, and we're just gonna drive him. There we go. Wait, what? What?
You have muscle strain because you're carrying heavy shit while like tired and exhausted.
Yeah.
And that's what you're wanting.
No, there's like still a popsicle freezer on the ground. I'm so confused.
Oh.
That's Pinky's bag.
yeah, grab duffel bags.
I can't sleep, Nephilim. It's first off, it would mess up our schedule. It's only noon, and Brick's character doesn't have tiredness, and I don't want to sit here on a black screen for my audience. We'll have to take a little drive. We'll be the getaway driver.
Do we even have any extra duffel bags?
Yeah, in that corner, buddy. Over by the sink in this big room here.
Oh, Jesus. They're all in the freaking... Just gonna grab them all.
Well, that's what's crazy to me, Nephilim. I put that down and it should have used the one on the floor. It's good to see you again, Apex. Welcome back, buddy. Yeah, I know.
Where did it go?
Oh, I'm in the van, buddy. Can you open the,
van.
door for us as well?
Shit. Yeah. Let me grab all these duffel bags again.
Yeah, because that thing has almost no space in the back of it.
Yeah, true. It's already open.
That's a great scouting vehicle, but it's not much for a...
What? What is all on the floor?
You want to close up?
Nope.
Where do you want me to take us for your loot run?
So up here, take a left on this road and keep going down this road, and then it'll be a left. Yeah, so go down this road and just keep going down, and it'll be your first left you can take. I believe. Not this one. Sorry. Your next left, I believe. Wait, maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I forgot where it was at for a second. We need to go to the gas station. You know, the one on the north side of town where we drew all the zombies, and go down that road. So we'll take a right on that road. I'm on the complete opposite. I'm like sitting here like thinking where we're at, and I just realized. I don't know if you've ever been to the warehouses that are west of Muldra, but like on the south side of town. I've actually never been there, so I have no idea what kind of loot's there, but I figured we can just check it out.
It's a hell of a bump. We got a little bit of air there.
I just said that actually hurt me.
Yeah, me too.
It took a chunk of damage from me. Yeah, it'll be a right on this highway, and then it should be the first left. I think there'll be a building on our left side that we will see on the road that will be there. But it's kind of a drive.
What's up, Pofty? He says, "What's the destination?" Yeah, what is the destination? It's a series of warehouses outside of Muldra, supposedly. And it's a hot day, 100 degrees in this van. Holy shit. And of course, my guy didn't bring no cigs. Good planning. We're just the getaway driver, guys. We got too many negative modals to do any fighting. That's all on Brick. Dead tired at 1:20 p.m. Exactly. Crazy, right?
That's me, like, when I was 19 or 20.
Yeah, don't open the windows precisely. It'll blow all of our AC out.
thanks to the Mythbusters, we know that it is more eco-friendly to blast your AC on full than it is to roll your windows down.
Thank you, Mythbusters.
Doing the real work.
Air conditioning will eat up your gas, says Captain Crunch. Yeah, in real life, I wonder if that happens in PZ though.
That's what the Mythbusters tested. AC uses up less gas than having your windows rolled down.
Oh, really?
When you have your windows rolled down, it actually causes more air friction, which actually ends up making you use more of your gas pedal, like more torque or whatever.
Oh, you have more drag. Okay, that makes sense.
You have more drag, and that causes you to use more gas.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, should we maybe this left? Yep, there's the building. Okay, yeah. So we just drive down the street for a little bit, and there should be some warehouses around us. Like I've never been here, so I don't know what's here. I just know there's warehouses down here.
I think it's those big farm warehouses, if I recall. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, this is like a power plant or something like that, right? No. Oh yeah. Oh no.
Busy. This is busy.
Well, I can drive around. Oh wow, that's a hell of a van.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to get out here and I'll draw some of them away?
Yeah, it's fine. Oh, this looks like this is gonna be a
lumber. Yeah, you might.
Yeah, lots of wood.
Yeah, you might find weapons here. Yeah, there's tons of lumber here, bro.
I just didn't want to go to the GenFact building because I knew that was going to be too far of a drive, and with your tiredness, yeah, there's no way that we would make it there.
There's an Electromax manufacturing across the street from you too. I'm drawing most of the zombies away from you.
That's fine. Oh shit! Woo! Got jump scared.
Open window invites zombies. Yes, it does. I'm drawing a bunch of them away from you. They all seem to be coming to me. They don't seem to be going to your building at all.
Yeah, I'm currently inside of it.
Okay.
Seeing what's in here. Yep, it's all planks. Which is fine. Now we know if we want wood, this is the place to go.
Yep. That's a spooky drive right there with those silos, guys. What happens when you pass out? I don't think you pass out in this game. Can you pass out from being ridiculously tired? I've never done that.
You can actually. I think you can get super tired.
I've never done that. Oh my god. I didn't even know that was possible. If I pass out, yeah, we're screwed.
Yeah, tons of steel bars here as well. And handles.
Yeah, I see what you wrote, Big Pop, about the devil's lettuce. Yeah, I mean it's you know, I don't judge that shit. It's good. It's a fun time, but it absolutely can contribute to your like anxiety and paranoia.
All right, do you want to come
Yep.
pick me back up at where the flower van is?
Yep. There's at least one Zed here, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately this is the, I didn't know this was a lumber manufacturing place.
All right, so the Electromax is down here. There's a couple of them. There's this one here, which we're driving in front of right now.
Here?
I think there won't be lumber in there.
Yeah, I can try to break in somewhere.
Let me get over to the backside here so that you're clear before we... Here, now you're safe.
Seems really clear back here.
There's 2 in the field to your north. Just be careful.
Yeah. Oh shit, I didn't shut that.
I'll shut it.
Door.
Alright, I'm gonna try and pull everybody away from this building for you now. Yeah, I don't think you can pass out in vanilla from lack of sleep. I've never done that. I've played a lot. I've never done that. If it's possible, it might be a mod. I certainly don't think it's possible in multiplayer. I've never seen that in multiplayer.
I've also just never got into that point. Like the second, I try really hard to not ever get too ridiculously tired, but when I do, the first thing I do is get to a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mess with. There are only 2 moodlets I don't mess with: tired moodlet and the exhausted moodlet.
Yeah. I've pulled away most from your building.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I think go through the front because all these doors are locked.
Okay, I'll do a pass by the front and see if I can pull any more away from the building.
Yeah, see how window, like a really good window I can break to get in.
There's a couple windows already broken on the front. There's one, you just have to pull the glass out of them.
Yeah, but this is where I'm at right now. Seems pretty clear, and I don't think they hear me, so I'm just gonna break this window.
I'm looking for you. Did you go up? Yeah, I see where you probably went.
There's like offices. Yep, I just see you. Just climbed in.
There's some at the east side and the south side of that building.
Yeah, I see him.
As long as you don't make noise, you should be good. I've pulled most of them away again.
Yeah, my big thing is it is dark in here.
You have a flashlight?
I don't.
Oh.
I found the light switch. Alright, there we go. Welding mask, take that.
Yeah, I don't think you can fall asleep, guys. Like, I don't think the game will put you to sleep. I think you have to opt into sleep. Maybe there's a mod that does that. I mean, I don't disagree. It would be better if the game did that. But it's just like in single player, when you go to sleep, you can't wake up when you want to without an alarm. But in multiplayer, all you have to do is press a button and your guy wakes up regardless of what time it is.
Yeah, this is just more of like hacksaw blades and iron bars and stuff.
Iron bars are weapons.
Yeah, but I was looking more for like a warehouse that would have like crowbars.
I see.
So like the GenFact building, the Mulder up on like, not the GenFact building.
All right, I'm coming back. Can you
to where you picked or drop me off?
The first time, yeah. I'm back over by that door.
Side. Yep, going to it right now.
All right.
I did get the drowsy moodlet, so if we find ways to make me get tired, I can easily. Oh, do we have like a trowel for starting a farm?
No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I don't know. We have a lot of tools. Because loot's on standard apocalypse, so it's not like it's very low loot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know where. I never played in Rosewood, so I don't know where shit is here.
What is this building? This looks like a mechanics building.
Oh, it is, yeah. Auto repair shop.
Let me just see what's in here. I hear one, but I don't see one.
Yeah, lug wrench.
I hear a couple. There's a couple in the main lobby.
Yeah, Mechanics 3 book. I think we needed that. I found a flashlight. I'm gonna take it. Hard jack. I don't know if we need that or not.
Grab it. I don't think we have it. We can load this. You've got your duffels back here. Don't forget.
Yep.
Oh.
Another flashlight. I'll grab that. Another wrench. I'll grab that.
Good to see you, Kenix. Thank you.
I think we're good.
All right. Hello,
Well,
everyone.
when we need planks and logs, we know where to go.
Yes, we do. This whole area has been completely redone. I don't remember it looking anything like this.
We had the roofs definitely work because the
Air cons
roofs
and
were always
stuff,
so yeah, they're just always so barren in B40.
Do you want to check this building or no?
Yeah, I can check it real quick.
All right, hold on.
I might have to check where the windows are.
Yeah. Let's see if we can scout the front or the sides.
There's a window there. This is pretty open here.
Let's look at the back side. There's a door here. This is where I'll drop you off. There's 2 doors back here. Bring your flashlight, don't forget.
Yep, I got it.
There's only 2 on the east side. I'm gonna try and pull all these guys over to the parking lot. This fence here is hard to see, guys. That almost crashed into that. Yo, State of Decay 2 is so good, Nephilim. I haven't played it in forever, though. In fact, last time I played it, I think it was with you, Brick.
Yeah. I don't think we played for very long.
No, we didn't play much. Just a couple days, yeah.
I saw actually a video maybe like last week. Someone talked about State of Decay 3.
Yeah, I reacted to the trailer. I posted that.
Okay, that's what I saw. I saw from your YouTube.
We're just trying to pull them, chat.
Oh, there's nothing in this warehouse, by the way.
All right, I can come pick you up at the same spot where I dropped you off. South side.
All right, yep. Just confirming. But yeah, there was like cardboard boxes in the middle of it. It's a big ass open warehouse with just like 5 cardboard boxes in it. And there's nothing but views.
If I leave a save file for some time where I can't remember exactly what I did, I always abandon it. I'm always like, fuck it, I want to restart fresh.
I did the same thing, and I can't tell you how many times I have had to restart a Skyrim run because of it.
Because of that, yeah. This is the diner. There's not gonna be no weapons here, maybe knives.
Yeah, I don't really like short blade weapons. Long blade weapons are fine. Never like short blade weapons though.
I always make my friggin' Skyrim saves way too difficult. I'll add like the environment mods, so like if you go into the cold, you freeze to death. You got to camp and sleep. You know what I mean?
I need food, water, and whatever. Because that's like the big one. I need food, water, and there's like a third thing. I can't think of what it's called, but yeah, it's where you have to eat, you have to drink, and you have to. Oh, I need food, water, and sleep.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah, I love those.
Yeah, and if you go out to where like is it Winter
Helm or Winter Hold or something like that.
Yeah, if you go out there, like it's so cold that if you're not wearing like fur armor or like building campfires every so often, you freeze to death.
Right. Oh shit, the last broadcast. PoorDeadMan, I would love to see. Sorry. I read the chat for a half second.
My CTE.
Oh god. PoorDeadMan, would love to see a reaction YouTube vid to the Duck and Dev interview. Would love to see what you think of his thought process. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Once my voice recovers, I'll do that. Because I want to be on camera for my React content. I have a lot of React content. I filmed a bunch like on 1 or 2 days over like a weekend. I filmed like 30 or 40 different reacts to different trailers and movies and things like that. And I have them all kind of trickling slow over the next. One comes out like every 3 days or something like that on the YouTube, but that's not my main content. I just wanted to give like a little bonus to everybody, you know. Yeah, I ran into that other car. I pulled a Frosty, yo. I did. Rosewood is so cooked, bro. Once I get some rest, I can actually do something other than be the getaway driver. Although I think I did a pretty good job of keeping the Zeds off you. Alright, you're on garage door duty, bud.
Yep, sorry.
Oh, he kept all that loot on him, y'all.
Yep, yeah, I just threw it in my backpack.
We didn't really get like a bunch of loot from that. I worry, I fear.
Yeah, not really. Mostly just like mechanic stuff.
Yeah. None of these already have a magazine in them. Good. Y'all are both on honk shoe duty at this point. What is honk shoe? I've never heard that expression. That's crazy. I think I've got all of our mags preloaded. Yeah. So that we can just grab them off the shelf and go. What's really crazy is look at all these slots I have, guys. I've got a shoulder holster and an ankle holster. A holster left and a holster right. I got like so many gun slots. It's crazy.
Dude's decked out like Leo the Professional.
Yep. Okay, see you later, Squiddy. You playing by yourself or did you get a group? You better invite Kiddo Kit to play. You gotta cheer her up.
let's make a bag of French fries. That's always good for food. Oh, we still have a meat and onion stir fry in there.
Not anymore.
Are you eating it?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, wait. Well, there's another one because this one's in a frying pan.
Okay.
But it's frozen. I don't want to eat a frozen one.
We gotta keep Pinky's kitchen in order or she'll beat us when she comes back.
Yeah.
Did you already read this generator book?
No, I have not. I can read it right now, though. Oh, guys, your character getting sick?
No, he's coughing because he's a smoker.
Right.
Speaking of which, let's see if I can find cigs. Do they count as junk now? Oh, we do have sleeping pills, by the way. Maybe you should take some before we try to rest.
I am at tired, but I can take one to get to like ridiculously tired like you.
Right.
Yeah.
That way we can just get a full night's sleep here. I don't think we got any cigs, y'all. If we do, I don't know where they are. Oh, here we go. 1 pack. Very nice. And a lighter. Everything we ever wanted right here. Sweet, sweet man. There we go.
Are the sleeping pills like in the bedroom, or are they in the?
They're in the medical room
area?
downstairs, off the side of the the garage.
Yep.
I really don't know honk, shoe, snork, mimi, bro. I've never heard that expression before. I'm brand new to the internet. But for real, I've never heard that expression. I'm in the bedroom. I'm just not sleeping yet till you're ready.
Yep. Just making sure I'm good to go. Alright, I am ready to sleep.
Good night.
Sleepy, sleepy.
All right. Yeah, he got those sleeping pills now, so we're getting some rest in. I think it'll let us sleep forever, though, in multiplayer. Unless one of us wakes up.
Yeah, I think we should wake up, like, now.
Yeah. Alright, let's plan our next loot run.
Yeah, now we can go anywhere. We're both well rested.
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat these French fries, and I'll definitely be good on hunger.
Let's see, do we have any ice cream? Let's see.
Yeah, yep, there still should be some.
I'm gonna eat some frozen ice cream here. Get my belly full. Alright, let's play in this loot run. You want to try the Gen Fact building?
Yeah, we
Okay.
go for it.
I know where that is by heart.
Yeah, and we both know there's good weapons there.
Alright, only one thing I want to do then. I want to grab this gas can from the back of here and this rubber hose so that we've got a known good way to get home.
Yeah.
In a worst case scenario. Let me just check one thing real quick. We have another gas can. I'll bring that too. Actually, I'm gonna leave that here. I lied. I fibbed. But put it up here. But I do want to check this vehicle and just see if it's what its tire pressure is. Well, the tires are in really crap condition. I'm just gonna go ahead and inflate them all. This van needs some major tire upgrades. These are terrible tires. I think the front right and the rear right both might just pop at any point. My sadness went away thanks to the ice cream, guys, but excuse me. But my boredom, that'll go away once I why do you have the bone already? I think just because I held that gas tank for a minute. Because I'm not heavy. I'm carrying almost nothing. Alright. Let me put this car maintenance stuff back where it belongs. I would love to be able to attach a light bar to this thing. That would be crazy work. Let me refill my water. Ugh. What? I hit the wrong button. Goodness gracious. Yeah, see, the bone is gone. Always got the bone, man. That's the whole brand.
Plenty of bones.
Oh, that's a fence. Hello, fence. Yeah, this is my first time in Rosewood in 42, I think, and it looks so different. Like the police station has had an overhaul.
To me, the big change is just the visual difference with the roofs. It makes such a people that are going to be new to Project Zomboid when B42 is released are just not going to really appreciate that detail, because for the longest time we played with just the most barren, blank roofs.
I agree with you. It makes a big difference in the immersion. You got your new emote made, huh? Dark Heart, let's see it, buddy. Share it with us. What are you, you're beating the horse? Oh, and it's a dead horse, huh? Beating a dead horse, that's a great emote. That's a great emote combo. Oh, sorry about that, Dark Card. I'm going through an illness right now, buddy, and I'm very hoarse. Speaking of your emote. I'm very sick. Sorry about that. But the show must go on. No, it's me. I promise it's me. It's not an AI trained to sound like a sick version of me. I swear, fellow human. I promise. Hello, Dog Mom. I don't know why I didn't see your message on my monitor here. Welcome to the show. Mikey, playing on a group on B42, they never mess around with the pipe bombs, and I got the chance to use them today. Let's say they were impressed. Oh, they're so good, Mikey. Holy cow, I'm missing like half the chats. Guys, I'm so sorry about that. My chat screen wasn't loading or something.
Some honey tea, just like Squiddy.
Yeah. Yeah, Dog Mom, dude. Dog Mom survived. She's great in a feeling. Yeah, honey tea is good. I've had some honey tea recently, but not today yet. It's crazy that my guy has this boredom noodle, even though I'm like well out of the house.
Yeah, and driving a car. I've never been bored driving. Well, that's not true. I have been bored driving a car, but that's when I'm driving a car for longer than 6 hours.
Right. Okay, here we are. Let's check this out. How bad is it here?
It's actually pretty tame.
It's pretty tame here.
I've seen this intersection be a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah, I agree. Unfortunately, that's not the way. Looks clogged up on that side. Oh yeah, Balthiel, yes. We have talked quite a bit actually, buddy. We've talked about PZ, we've talked about music.
Should have ran over all those rats.
Those are rabbits, buddy, not rats. And a deer.
Rabbits, rats, it's all the same. All rodents.
Did you see that? Look in the forest on the east, right there.
Oh shit! I did not see that. What the
I bet that's got loot. Let's investigate. Be careful. There's at least one.
This is how I died. Walking through trees.
She's locked up tight.
Yeah, carjack and a wrench.
Let me check this Zed for she doesn't have a key. I'd say it's worth a bust.
Yeah.
She's got a key inside of her. She's not in great condition. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. She didn't have a lot of good loot for us.
Crazy spot though. I've never seen a car spawned like that.
I've only seen it once with Frosty in B42, and it was like a hunting event. You don't see any tents up in there, do you?
No, I don't.
Oh, Cornbread, dude. Last episode, I don't know if you guys saw yesterday's session, but it ended with a bang. Well, a number of bangs. Quite a few bangs, actually. And a hole in his suit.
Can't believe Tom would just kill Bohannon like that in front of everyone.
That was crazy that Tom shot Bohannon, dude.
Fucking Tom.
Fucking Tom, dude. Killed Bohannon. You know how much I love Bohannon. All right, I recommend you grab one of these duffels to take with you when you go in there for this loot run.
Absolutely, yeah. Man, remember when we did the 3 burglar game where the whole point was to take over the the Sunstar.
Yeah, that was a
Hotel.
terrible run, dude. We did terribly.
And I spent a whole in-game night killing every zombie around there.
Yeah.
And then walked back to the base, had a rest, and then by the time I was rested, we all walked back. It was already
swarming again. Yeah, last night was really a great session. It was so good, guys. We've done so many of these Zomboid. You know, the DDH is our long form thing, but we've done a lot of like, you know, one-off runs as well together. Brick and I and Frosty and I and the group. All right, so there's quite a few here.
Yeah, Muldrow used to be like the spot we'd always spawn at.
Yeah, yeah.
We did I think our very first run was it the restaurant that we tried to survive in, like the abandoned restaurant.
This one here?
Or no, the one all the way south next to a diner.
Yeah. But we didn't really know the map well back then either.
No, not at all. And then we learned that location's like one of the worst locations
possible.
So
yeah.
many windows. We
didn't know what we were doing.
Yeah, I think if I remember correctly, that game I was a Olympic sprinter. And so I spent the entire game just running, and then learned very quickly running in this game is not meta.
No, it's not the smartest thing to do, but you can run and be good.
Yeah, no, it's just you're going to be exhausted quickly, and you're just going to end up dead. Oh my god, look at this car.
Is it in perfect condition?
Perfect fucking condition. That is the best random spawned car I have ever seen.
I just got a key to Smokies off one of these guys.
And it's got gas in it. I just don't have the means to be able to hotwire. At least yet. Yeah, I have never seen a car
in good condition like that. That's crazy.
Oh my god, all these cars. This car's not as good. It's at 82%. I think this one was.
Just remember, guys, this is default Apocalypse that we're on.
Oh, this one's actually 81%, so that other car is in better condition. But, god damn. This is crazy. This is like the jackpot. Yeah, this engine is also in 100%, but the gas tank's kind of shitty.
Okay.
But it's still a good car. This is also a very good car.
Every zombie we kill here, we need to make sure to check him for the keys to these good cars.
Yeah, yep.
I like this blue car. This is beautiful.
I figured you'd like that, like reddish purple. Kind of looks like a car one of your characters would drive. Bambi's lover.
Bambi's one of Bambi's lovers. Yeah.
Yeah. I think you know which one I'm talking
about. I do. In fact, I think he had a purple car, if I recall.
Yeah. Oh my god, there's no way.
There's one near you.
This has got to be bugged.
Oh.
Yeah, there's no way. All of these cars have 100% engine quality.
Hello, Mr. Zomboid. Oh, you're thinking the wrong game, Stain. Yeah, that building? Yeah, that's the GenFact building. That's what we're here for.
Yeah, one of the best buildings in the game. I'd say one building I know for sure that is better than it is the one in Riverside. Okay, at least this red car up here does have a lower quality engine, so there is at least one car with shitty engine quality. Also, I know you told me to grab a duffel bag, and I told you that I will. I didn't.
Yeah, I'm having some sort of illness stain, and I think maybe pneumonia or bronchitis. So I don't sound too good. I don't read too good, mister. What's up, Spanky? Good to see you, buddy. But the show must go on, guys. That's the nature of being an entertainer. I did get your DM, Stain, and I'm happy to help. I just didn't have time before my show today. I got started late because of my illness and just my brain not cooperating. I had a very bad morning of anxiety, so I didn't get started today on the right foot. I like this guy's suit.
Some banker.
Unfortunately, I can't get the rest of that house, guys, because I don't have a key to that portion of Smokey's, the apartment upstairs. I wish I did. I can pull the door off with a hammer and stuff, but I'll have to get that from inside the Genfac building. Am I going to be able to rest after the stream? I'm not sure. Maybe if my body will let me, or my brain rather. I'm sort of battling some mental health here, guys, with anxiety. I know you don't want to hear about that, so I won't talk too much about it. But I'm battling that in addition to being sick. And when I have this problem, my brain won't stop moving at 1,000 miles an hour. It gets hard for me to rest. A good friend of mine who plays in my D&D game told me he thinks that I should take the week after Poor Dead Fest off. I just don't think I can do that. I didn't mean to break that window.
Yeah, it's alright. It was just a window. Well, I found a key to the warehouse.
Nice.
Too late for that.
A little bit late, but better late than never.
Check the store.
I got a hammer and a screwdriver, so we should be good on getting into that upstairs now. There's an old stove here too. Nice. Yeah, there's just so much here. This is just always a peak loot location, guys. It's almost always worth the drive, no matter where you come from in this game.
I did grab a gardening trowel just in case. The only reason I was asking for one earlier was because I know that like digging into the ground makes you super tired really fast.
Yeah, yeah. Even Jesus rested on the 7th day, so you actually have quite a few days before you're allowed to rest. Sorry. Yeah, precisely. Good old Jesus, dude. I don't think he had bills to pay. That's the only problem. No shade. No shade on the Zeus. Yeah, that would help me too, Bruce, but it's very hard to come by here and absurdly expensive. I'll tell you what, I do miss it. But it's about double the cost here as it used to be back home. So it's just out of my capabilities for the time being. But I do agree with you. It definitely helps with the anxiety. It'll relax you. I personally prefer to use it when I'm about to do something artistic. Like if I'm writing like a script or about to do like a performance or something. I think it's useful then because it helps me, it kind of expands my appreciation of music and art. But it's good for relaxing too.
Found a garden fork.
Nice. I have 2 hatchets so far. I've been passing up additional screwdrivers and such.
Yeah, I'm passing up on a lot of loot because I'm trying to. I am grabbing seeds just because they are really good to have. But
yeah. Oh, look what I just found. Look at this. Look at this. It's Vognarvik book, Micah's Almanac, 1991.
Oh, we found his almanac.
We found your almanac, Vognarvik. I don't know if you guys have checked out Vognarvik. He plays the priest in Dead Die Here. He's done an excellent job. I don't know if we'll see him next session.
I don't know if hand scythes are good weapons, but give them a try.
It's the weapon of the people, bro. That's the people's weapon.
That's pretty much what my D&D character is going to be running with.
A hand scythe? Or the two-handed one?
A hand scythe.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I think it's called a sickle, right? Is the original name.
Sickle, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, we're doing a D&D campaign in our Discord. It's being hosted by JoJo Juice. She's going to introduce a bunch of people to Dungeons and Dragons for the first time. And Brick told me, he said, I'm playing a necromancer in your honor, and I do feel honored. His dude looks sick, too. He's part of this weirdo race. What are they called? Deathbringers or Deathborn or something?
Graveborn.
Graveborns, that's it.
Yeah,
I'd never heard of it. Yeah, they do look cool.
They look like a Green Goblin kind of is what I think they look like.
The villain from Spider-Man.
But if he was, yeah, Green Goblin. But if he was like the Joker color. Like the
okay.
Well, I did not find a single crowbar. I think this is the first time I've ever looted this place and not found a crowbar.
Yeah, I don't have any crowbars. I mean, I have the one that's on me, but that's about it.
It's so crazy. Almost always find a crowbar here.
The loot in here is... There's always so much loot, but I've noticed it is really variable.
Yeah, I've got a lot of welding torches, so we want to do some metalworking.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll pull the van up.
Oh my gosh, so many welding torches. I'm still finding welding torches.
Interior of this van is 97 degrees, dude. One of those times you walk in and you just start sweating beads.
I'm just doing a once over look, but sure, nothing else I want to just carry on me right now. I do want to pick up this old stove, but I'm not going to be able to carry it now without dropping off everything.
I'm on my way. We have a couple bad boys here outside. Just be mindful, we have some friends south of us.
Yep, I see at least 2 of them.
What is a Gloomstalker Ranger? That's crazy. I think Rangers are such a cool class in D&D. Let's see, in 5th edition I've played a Paladin, a Barbarian, and a Necromancer Wizard so far in 5th edition in different little campaigns. My favorite tabletop game is one called King Arthur Pendragon, but I don't get the chance to play it much. It's hard to find groups for it. It's kind of niche.
Let's see if I can pick up this old stove.
But especially if you enjoy like Arthurian legend, King Arthur Pendragon is great. What I like about it is when I run it very grounded, like almost no magic.
I'm gonna take up all the space.
Oh, will it?
Yeah, yep. I just put the old stove in there.
Nice.
It
At least we
literally
have
took
one.
the entire. Yep, just took up everything.
All right.
Anywhere else you want to loot while we're here?
Well, we're full. We're full.
Well, we got looks like, oh, never mind. These are front seats. Never mind.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought we had rear seats we could put things in, but no.
No, sad to say we're full. I think it's not worth it for us to be heavy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
That's a moodle I really don't like to see when I see that my guy is heavy. Oh, no problem, Balthiel. No problem, buddy. Welcome back. I was saying that I really like Rangers in D&D. I haven't played one in 5th edition yet. In 5th edition, I've played a Barbarian, a Paladin, and a Necromancer Wizard so far in 5th edition. Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon. Is this a tabletop game or is this a video game? It sounds familiar. Most Arthurian stuff I've tried at least once. But I don't know if I've played that before. PDM, you need some melatonin to help you sleep. Yeah, usually what I do is I take 2 Benadryls and it knocks me out. It's kind of the only way I can calm my brain enough to stop the anxiety so that I can sleep properly. Oh, I haven't played that one then, Nephilim. I don't think so. Is it an RTS or what? It sounds familiar. Last year I played a bunch of indie games. I was trying to do something where I was trying new indie games every week. Good to see you, Potato. Yo, thank you, Poison, for the raid. Welcome. With the 43. Awesome. Thank you so much, Poison. Yo, and Magic, what's up, yo? What's up, Magic? What's up, Poison? Good to see you. I know I sound like hell. I'm sorry about that. I agree with you, by the way, Potato. That's really good way to get rid of it, dude. I do that. It helps me sleep. But I can't do that during the day. Yeah, sorry about that, Magic. I think I've got pneumonia or something. I'm not sure. But it's hard for me to... I can still talk, but as you can tell, I sound... I promise that I'm not an AI version of PDM, fellow human. What's up, Mushroom Sauce? Good to see you. Oh, Mushroom Sauce, I like your stuff. I think I've followed you back already. I think I've watched you before. Poison Heart was telling me about your content. I don't normally sound like this. I'm going through some sort of health thing. We're just driving back to our base. My friend and I, Brickvale. He's one of my moderators. We just got done on a big loot run in another town in this game. So I'm just driving us back to our base, but we live a whole nother town over from where we were looting. Yeah, I'm going to have to get some more water here soon. I think I just ran out.
Hello, Poison. How are you doing?
Good to see you, Poison. Good to see you. Thank you guys for thinking of me and introducing my friends to yours. Guys, I'm not sure if you know about Poison Heart and Magic Dream. We've made a lot of content together in the past. Magic Dream actually used to host our Dead by Daylight tournaments. Although that was a while back. She used to organize those tournaments and host those. She did a great job. She's a fantastic artist. I'm sure you guys would love her content. She does a lot of Elder Scrolls right now. She does Elder Scrolls Online. Today, her and Poison and Tiny Muse were playing Labyrinthine, which is kind of like you go through a maze sort of thing and you evade a monster, find your way out. And Poison Heart, I'm sure you know her, guys. She's our executive producer, and she does an awful lot of pirate content. Pirate is really the name of the game for her these days, but lately she and I have been doing zombie stuff and Dead by Daylight together. Welcome to the show, Phantom and Sunny Fire and Mushroom. I really appreciate you guys hitting that follow button. Sorry I sound like death. Normally I sound a little bit better than this. A little bit.
Only a tiny bit.
Only a tiny bit. Well, we went on the question in the chat was, what'd you all find in Moldraw? Well, we went on a loot run specifically for weapons, and we didn't actually get many weapons. Sadly, there weren't a lot of them where we searched. So that's 2 days we've spent looking for weapons with no dice. But we do have some, at least, here. And that's just melee weapons. We have a ton of firearms, this entire table, and that one is pistols. These are magazines. These are attachments to guns. And then over here we've got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7 rifles, 2 shotguns, 8, 9, 10, 11 more shotguns and a carbine as well. And all of this ammo. So we're doing really well on firearms, which is my guy's forte. I'm playing a veteran this time. I'm Dante Van Meter. He's a smoker. He's short-sighted and conspicuous. We've survived 9 days. I've killed 388 undead. And we're on default apocalypse settings here, guys. And another content creator by the name of Milktoast Claire, she gave me a challenge. She said, I want to see you kill every Zomboid in the game on default apocalypse settings. So that's what this run is all about for me. Guys, if you don't mind, welcome, Karen Gart. Good to see you, dude. I'm glad you're off work. Guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to have my character sit down for a minute, and I would like to get some more water. If you don't mind, I'm all out. So I'll be right back. Okay, Brick, you entertain these people for me, bud. Tell a story.
Oh shit, I'm on the spotlight.
I'll be back.
This is a story. I'm not good with stories. What kind of story do you guys want to hear? I don't fucking love clowns at all. Absolutely hate clowns. Actually, I can explain how my fear of clowns started and then how it became solidified. How it started was when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a circus. You didn't think I was going to go there, did you? Well, at the circus, clearly there are clowns. And this clown had proceeded to get straight up into my face and was just making loud noises. Like, I don't know what this clown's goal was, to be honest, because I was like 5 years old, 6 years old. And I just wasn't having it. And it just really, I don't know, man. It really threw me off. And it kind of started there. That's when clowns started to make me uncomfortable. But what really solidified my fear of clowns was I was at a haunted house with my high school buddies, and we were probably 15 or 16 at the time. And the thing about me and my friends was I was by far the smallest guy. In high school, I was 5'6", and I weighed 103 pounds. My friends, though, were the shortest of them was 5'10", and probably weighed 180. So they were much bigger than me. They were probably on average about 5'10", 6 foot, and about 180 to 200. Well, we're in this haunted house, and we get up onto the second floor, and we have to walk down the long hallway. And I managed to somehow get pushed to the very front of everyone. And I'm just looking down this long hallway, and out steps this creepy fucking clown that has fake blood poured all over him. And I just instantly freeze. I'm frozen solid. And my friends are just like, no, keep going. We just gotta keep going. But I was I refused. Like I basically put like my legs were spread, my arms were spread. I was T-posing basically. I was like, nope. I'm like, we're staying right here. Or no, he's not moving. I'm not moving. Well, the friend behind me puts his arms underneath my arms, picks my ass up like I'm a fucking child, and just proceeds to speed walk towards this clown, who then decides to speed walk towards me. Well, he's got like what is obviously a fake knife, but all I'm thinking about in my head is this motherfucker's got a knife and he's coming at me, and gets right up into my face and starts fucking honking his little fucking nose and just going honk 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 honk, and I'm just. It sounds stupid, but man, it legitimately terrified the absolute shit out of me. Like, if I had any pee in me, I would have pissed myself.
I have a feeling we're talking about clowns. Is that right? I just got back.
Yeah, Poison said, tell a story about my admiration for clowns.
How much he loves clowns. Guys, did we ever tell you the PZ story about clowns with Brick? Did we ever tell you guys that story? This is a great story. Okay, so as you guys know, we like to make machinima about PZ, right? And one of our videos is called The Mall of Project Zomboid, and it's a 6-hour movie that you can watch on my YouTube channel. Here's what it looks like. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's The Mall of Project Zomboid, the movie. It's right here. It's about 6 hours long. Well, when we were filming the end of that off stream, oh, I'm getting a trade request. When we were getting another hot dog. Oh, this time it has a bun.
Yeah, I put my wiener
in the buns. Yeah, I appreciate that. And this one's not better hot, so this one is proper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I cooked it. Yeah, I beat you to cook it this time.
So, Brick and I were filming the end of that season off stream, and we were in a tight little room in Project Zomboid for the final filming. If you've watched that whole season, you know where the season ends. The room where Bunma and Rex are in, and it's about this size. And it was me and Brick and Frosty, and I was an admin, but Brick was not. And we were just sitting there kind of like just talking, like shooting the shit. We had already finished our filming, and Brick was talking about how he wasn't that scared of clowns anymore, and he had kind of gotten over it in the game, at least.
Yeah, the clowns didn't scare me in
Right.
this game. Like I could see a clown in this game, and it wouldn't it wouldn't rattle me.
Yeah, so he was like talking about how clowns in the game don't scare him in PZ anymore because we've played with the undead so many times that he's seen so many damn clowns that he's fine. And while he's talking, I click on this tile that he's standing on, and like right as he finishes telling me and Frosty about this, I spawn in this tiny little room like 50 clown zombies on him. So he just has finished talking about it. All these clown zombies get spawned on him, and bro screeches. Oh God, I can't laugh. It hurts too bad. It hurts to laugh. He screeches, Chad. He's like, ah, and he like goes running out of the room, and he can't get the door open. Oh man, it was so funny.
Yeah, I got jump scared by a bunch of fucking clowns on Project Zomboid.
He did. Because when a zombie appears that you hadn't seen before, the game gives you a stinger also. So it gives you that noise, So he had that. He got hit by the stinger, and all those zombies were just like surrounding him all of a sudden, and they were all clowns in like various outfits. It was just, guys, I wish I had been recording because it was just so funny. It was just so funny. Actually, that's a good chance to mention my sponsor today, which is Outplayed, which is like records in the background for you, unlike OBS. It's always kind of like recording those big moments, and then you can bring them up at the end, kind of like Metal, if you've ever used that. But this is like a competitor of them. So I don't know if you guys have checked that out before. It's a free app. I mean, they have like a paid version that gets rid of like a watermark, but the app is free. Yeah, it's really funny. It's really funny, Captain Crunch. I could not believe I scared him so bad. And he was like, you asshole. I was like, yeah, that's me, buddy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Frosty was also like, oh, you don't get scared of clowns anymore, huh?
Right, yeah, he helped me set it up even though he didn't know what I was going to do, you know? He kind of like led you into it. Yeah, it was funny. It was really great.
Because he asked, he was the one that brought up the clowns. Like,
right.
He asked me like how I could appear, and so that's how I was telling the story. And then he specifically asked, "Well, how do you feel about clowns and Zomboid?" And I was like, "Oh, they don't bother me." Like, I used to, I don't know. It's been such a long time since I played like Left 4 Dead, but I used to not like the clowns in Left 4 Dead either. They, just like having a. I'm pretty sure if we played with sprinters and I saw like
clowns running at you,
sprinting at me. Yeah, I'd probably freak the fuck out.
That's funny, dude. That's funny. Your guy is so bloody, and you have a pompadour. I just realized that you have a pompadour.
This was how the character was, the pre-gen.
I see.
I think the only thing, I don't even know if I changed the, nope, I didn't even change the name. Devin Klein was the name it generated for me.
You're funny, dude. You're funny.
I might have adjusted the voice. So I've been doing that recently, but I don't think I did on this one.
Well, my guy's a little bit tired. I say we go to bed around 7. Oh, good job.
I was asking to see if I had messed with my voice at all, and I did not.
Okay. I say we go to bed around 7 if we can, and then tomorrow maybe we spend some more time clearing the city of undead so we can get some action in. What do you think?
Oh, I must have. I must be my wakeful trait, because yeah, I'm not tired at all.
Oh, really? You took wakeful, I see.
Yeah. I always take wakeful in, like, multiplayer. Well, at least I tried to.
You should have taken fast reading.
I think I did on this character. Let me check. I did take fast reader on this character.
Okay, very nice.
Organized, wakeful, and fast reader.
I am desensitized, smoker, short-sighted, and conspicuous.
I also took fast learner as well. And dexterous. Those are like my...
What's your negatives? Do you have any negatives? Holy shit.
Yeah, thin skins, which is like -8. Conspicuous, prone to illness, slow healer, weak stomach. So like your typical like negative traits that are negligible for the most part.
Okay. Well, if you're not going to be able to sleep for a while, then I need to find something to do that I can do while I'm tired.
I can always, like I said, I can always go start a farm.
A farm?
Yeah, farm. Like, if I just go dig with the trowel, it'll put my character to sleep.
Where'd you put the farming stuff in the tools over here?
It should be in the, one of the, cardboard boxes.
Okay.
I think Pinky started organizing that stuff over there, so I just kept it the same. I don't know what I did with the trowel, though. It might still be in the back of the van.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I think it's in this. Maybe it's in this duffel bag.
Yeah, I see one.
Yep, there it is. Yep.
Trowel and a garden fork. Can we dig with a garden fork as well?
I wouldn't, because the garden fork is like one of the best weapons in the game, and it's a spear. So they break pretty easily, but they're high damage.
Yeah, let's go start a garden. I won't use it as a weapon though.
did Frosty's God, what was it called? Life of Luxury, where we were in the country club.
Right.
That was the only weapon I used, was the garden fork.
Oh wow.
It was that, like, it was that good. Like, if you get high level spear, that thing is goated. Yeah, this should pretty much make us tired very easily.
We're just planning a farm, guys. This has officially become Farm Sim.
And get some delicious worms.
Yo, 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 Poison. Oh my God. Our executive producer showing up. Thank you so much, Poison. I appreciate that. Jesus, it's hard to say thank you because I want to be, my voice can only go so high, but thank you. That is awesome of you. And right before your Seattle trip, too. I never did get the chance to hear what you guys are doing in Seattle, by the way. What's going on with that? Are you visiting family or friends up there? Oh, very nice. Very nice.
Alright, well, this is not making me tired, but it is sure as hell putting me in muscle strain.
Are you getting muscle strain from this?
Yeah. Must be because I'm using a trowel rather than like
The garden fork. Yeah, I was about to say, I think I have some muscle strain. Yeah, I do. Only in my right arm.
I swear in like B41, whenever I dig like this,
Yeah.
my tired movement just skyrockets.
You know what's crazy to me is that it doesn't do that when you dig graves.
Like, you don't get pain from it or get tired from it?
I don't think so. Thank you very much, Poison. I'm looking forward to our edits this coming month when you get back from your trip. Fred Hutch Cancer Center has a tour they do once a year for the philanthropists. We get to meet some scientists, and they teach us the things they specialize in, and we get to see some areas. Oh, that's cool. That's amazing what you do for the Fred Hutch Cancer Center. That's those kids with cancer. Helping them out. Absolutely, that's a worthwhile cause. Those poor kids, man, they got their whole life ahead of them, you know? Farming while feverish, exciting. Ridiculous, ridiculous.
This did not seem to work the way I was hoping it would.
Yeah, that gave me muscle strain, but only my right hand, interestingly enough.
I have muscle strain in my right hand, forearm, upper arm, torso, and lower torso.
Yeah, me too. That's crazy.
And I am in a lot of pain.
I have just minor pain. I think we give you some sleeping pills, boo-boo.
Yeah, I think that's the only way I'm gonna get tired.
And let's put this stuff with the gardening.
We even put the worms in there.
Oh, you got worms, huh? Oh, I got some worms too.
Sleepy pills. I'm gonna take 2 sleepy pills.
Strictly the right hand only, potato. Strictly.
I wouldn't know I'm a lefty.
Are you really? I didn't know that.
Well, I mean, for that activity.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, you.
Otherwise, I'm right. Yeah.
All right, you crazy man.
Right. I am tired. I think after taking 2 pills, so I should get to very tired here really short.
Yeah, I'll wait till
Really.
you are, because the game is picky about waking people up.
Yep. Okay, very tired. Perfect. All right, I am clicking on sleep.
Sleep big. Good night.
Wake up at about 6 a.m.
Yeah, that's fine. Oh, I'm hearing a big storm outside.
Yeah, that sounds lovely.
It also sounded like somebody was beating on the, oh my god, the storm.
I got woken up. Yep, I got woken up from the storm, I think.
Yeah, me too.
Well, good thing we've made some loot runs. Even though we didn't get everything we wanted.
Oh my god, the storm, dude. What the hell?
This is definitely a tropical storm.
Whoa. Whoa.
These are the kind of storms I love to watch in real life.
Yeah, in real life, these are great to watch, but...
In PZ, they make boring content because you're just stuck inside.
Yeah, you're pretty much stuck inside unless you want to be risky-bisky. Wow, dude. That's nuts. Well, this would be a good day to move the guns to the new spot.
Yeah, I think I was going to maybe saw some more logs, the planks, and then finish boarding up the rest of those windows that you can use more planks on them.
You're gonna go outside to do that, huh?
I'm gonna bring the logs inside.
Okay.
I ain't getting wet and getting sick.
Oh my goodness, this is we have a pair of reading glasses right here. That's crazy work. That's crazy, chat. Yeah. I love a rainstorm, actually, guys. In real life, it's one of my favorite things. Where we live, we have one of those tin roofs, you know? In the States, they usually have like a wooden roof. But here in the Philippines, the nicer roofs are like the tin roofs, and we have one of those. And so when it rains here, it's very loud because of that, but it's also it's like it's just a totally different sound. That's hilarious, Spanking. That's hilarious. No judgment, indeed. Yeah, that's hilarious. He's lonely. He's looking for sexy roofs in his area. I believe it. Yo, this is such a nice, relaxing rain to organize the base to. Sometimes you get this in Zomboid where you just get these days where it's like You're not going outside today. You're not going outside today. I'm gonna get these lamps out of here too.
I remember in season 1 when we got stuck inside the mall for like 2 straight sessions.
Because of the storms.
8-hour sessions. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, guys. Sorry to cough on you. We're just going to fill up this office, guys, with these chairs. Welcome back, Squiddy. Good to see you. Yeah, that's right. Spanky just had his very first kiddo. And what a champion, dude. What a champion.
I'm surprised we don't have a Carpentry 1 book.
Can I pick up this whole table? No, I can't. Oh, that's because it's in mine. Welcome back, Squidly Down Under. It's good to see you. Two. Yeah, let's do it on the 2. Yeah, the restlessness goes away quick. Eventually, baby finds his way, you know, like where he wants to, what he wants his sleep schedule to be. Yeah, guys, give a big congratulations to my buddy Spanky in the chat. He just had his first kiddo, a son. What a lucky guy. All right, we cleared this room out a bit, guys. Oh, the storm is really picking up out there. It got worse. It's getting louder.
It's bad. Hoping we had a Carpentry 1 book, but it doesn't seem like it.
Alright, let's start transporting guns and setting them up to look good in our gun room. I think that room is going to be a great armory. Alright, we're just going to go with one set at a time. Oh, nice. Big Papa John, that sounds excellent. Look how many of these double barrels we had, guys. carbine. This is like an old school lever action, right?
We need Artie. Yes, that was what they used in World War II.
He loves military like stuff, dude. Artie, he knows all of it. He knows all of it. I think his dad was in the military. I know his dad was in the military based on what he's told me. So I think that's where it comes from.
I believe his dad was actually KIA.
Yeah, I believe so too. Based on what Artie has told me. When is the next ladies' night, Squiddy? Do we know? Wait a minute. Okay, I was like, how do I not know what's in that room? Double barrels. This is our only tactical. No, we can stand outside the window and look longingly. Ladies' night is just for the girls. It's the only way. Wait, that's a revolver. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh my goodness, the rain. What do we have left? We have one rifle and all these pistols and then the ammo. Wow. Look at the lightning flashing on the garage doors, guys. That's crazy. This is such an incredible storm. Looks like a tropical storm. The wind is blowing so hard, the rain is sideways on the screen.
You know, I really hope they add tornadoes to this game. You know how crazy it would be? Not only now do you have to survive like zombies.
Survive a friggin' tornado.
If you have a fucking tornado, yeah, it can destroy your base if it just happens to path that way. I mean, we do see in the map itself
tornado damage. Yeah.
Yeah, tornado ran right through it. Now, I will say, it would have to be a very rare event, because destructive tornadoes are pretty rare. Like, I mean, like, tornadoes themselves aren't rare, but ones that do, like, legitimate destructive damage don't typically happen then.
Isn't Kentucky in, like, the tornado alley or whatever?
Now it is, because it seems, tornado alley is moving more east, but, back in like '93, it would be like in the general area, but Tornado Alley would still very much more so be Oklahoma, Texas, Missouri. Because like I mean, technically Iowa's a part of Tornado Alley, but
Oh,
like,
really?
but even then, like Iowa's very on the low end. Like we get like 50 to 60 tornadoes a year, and they're almost always on the west side of the state.
Where do we put this sideways job here?
Like Kansas, Kansas would be like a old school Tornado Alley, but yeah, now from what I've read, Tornado Alley is actually moving more towards the southeast rather than the like west part of Midwest.
Oh, really? Damn. Yeah, I feel like it used to just be like a state or two, and now it's huge.
Well, Oklahoma and Texas always get like the shine for the Tornado Alley because both those states get like well over 100 tornadoes a year.
Right.
I think like Kansas is probably like in the 80s. Maybe one of the Dakotas. Like South Dakota is probably like low 80s, and then yeah, like Iowa's like 50 to 60. Missouri is in like the 50 to 60 range.
Damn. I've seen a tornado, but I've never had my stuff destroyed by one, but I've lived through numerous hurricanes. I mean, like countless hurricanes.
I've only physically seen one tornado where I live. And yeah, I've never had any property damage from a tornado outside of like hail. I've had hail damage that was caused during a tornado storm, but the tornado itself did no damage.
Yeah, and they have them here too, Spanky, but they don't call them hurricanes. They call them typhoons. And I think the difference is that they spin the opposite direction or something like that. But it's pretty much the same phenomenon, I believe.
It's just that one's in the Atlantic Ocean and one's in the Pacific Ocean. That's
Right. Jesus, guys. The fact that it's so built up here. This storm came out of nowhere. We're only a week into our survival. 10 days.
Yeah, I don't know about these kind of storms in Kentucky. That's like a Smiggles question because I know he lives like on the border of Louisville. But I feel like these kinds of storms would be super rare, like this strong.
Yeah, Spanky, it was intense to live through that, man. Let me tell you. Katrina was really no joke. That was also the first time I ever saw like a dead body outside of like a funeral situation. Yeah, dude, it was really, really something else. Yeah, well, we're building our base today, Captain Crunch, because we don't really want to leave the base when it's like this. Because the zombies are really unpredictable when it's raining like this. They move around a bunch because they're attracted to all the noise.
Yeah, the noise draws them. It fucks with them.
And you can't really see them. So it's not, they can kind of sneak up on you. Yo, what's up, Tater? Hello. Yeah, I'm pretty sick. This is an AI that I've trained to sound like me when I'm sick. That's what the chat is saying. Oh my goodness, thank you. Good reminder. I just refilled my water. Tater, did you get a chance to watch Dead Die Here last night? Did you see how it went? AI sounds better than the real PDM. No shit. That people will say that on my YouTube, dude. Sometimes they leave me comments like if I'm okay, it's so crazy. Like if I'm on camera, they'll be like, I can't hear you as well because you're on camera. But then if I'm off camera, they're like, you sound like AI. I don't think this is a real person. It's crazy. Yeah, that was a wild ending to a session, Tater. Yo, congratulations on finishing your backstory, Squiddy. Yo, thank you, Sam. Good to see you, buddy. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, that's correct, Bruce. And that's exactly what I saw in Katrina. I also saw a lady lose her baby in Katrina. Literally, like, dropped it into the floodwater, and in the water, she couldn't find it. She was panicking.
That'd be terrifying.
Yeah, it was crazy living through Katrina. What happened to us, guys, was we didn't evacuate. We stayed in the city. And, it just so happened that we were in this part of New Orleans called Mid-City, which is literally the middle of the city. Well, if you know, you know that New Orleans is kind of an affront to God because the city itself is below sea level. Like the river where the original settlement of New Orleans was built, which is now called the French Quarter, is the high point in the city. The river is the high point. And slowly, over generations, more and more land was basically reclaimed from the sea and the swamp by building up these levees to keep the water out. And that system kind of works. But if there is a flood and water gets in, it has nowhere to go out because this is the low point. You understand? And so, basically, once the floodwater got in, normally they would pump it out with these, what they call pumping stations. But the mayor at the time, by the name of Ray Nagin, he did not want the pump workers to remain in the city and risk their lives. So he told the pump workers to also evacuate as part of the mandatory evacuation. So when the levees broke and water got inside, those pumps were now submerged and they could no longer be used to pump the water out of the city. Mayor Nagin is now in jail, by the way, for something separate for Katrina, I believe. But to make a long story short, he wasn't the best decision maker. And so that's why when those levees broke and the water got into New Orleans during Hurricane Katrina, they actually couldn't get the water out for over a month. And so we were actually stranded in Mid-City for that month. It was really crazy. It's a long story. I know I've told it before, and some of you have heard it. Like Spanky knows the full story. But it's a long story, but yeah, I mean, it was an experience. It taught me not to overvalue material things. Because we pretty much lost everything. We lost our home and all of our belongings at the time. So, it taught me some important lessons. Yeah, it was... Yeah, it's a hard decision to make, Wendy. I agree with you, but I think, you know, whether they say history, let history be the judge, and history has judged Mayor Nagin's decision fairly harshly. So I think it's clear that he didn't make the right decision there. Good to see you, by the way, Wendy. Hello, Traffic Cone. Welcome to the Cult of the Dead. Good to have you. I don't normally sound like this, Traffic Cone. I'm fighting an illness right now. So, just so you know. Nice bones, by the way, chat. Nice bones. Any chance of a full tour of our firehouse base? Yeah, I'd be willing to show it to you. We're only 10 days in and we just moved here. So, yeah, out these front doors. This is the storm. The perpetual storm. Makes me feel like I'm playing the Ark mod. This is also the storm. Here's the garage with our known good working cars. And we've got tons of loot all along this right wall. We've got 2 really nice generators. This is the laundry room. This here is the medical room. This was the gun room, but we've just relocated that to a better area. Now this is the gun room. I'm still working to improve it. We got a lot of guns, as you can see. We've already raided the Rosewood PD, and we've also raided the, I don't know the name of it, the hunting supply store. Let me show it to you. I think we raided it. Or is that me and Frosty? Yeah, no, that was us. Up here. There's a hunting supply store and a gun store right here off of Kentucky 60. Next, I think that Brick and I should probably raid the police station in terms of guns in Moldral. Yeah, we have a lot of guns. The name of the game for this challenge, guys, is we're trying to destroy every zombie in the map on default apocalypse settings. Milquetoast Claire, who raided us yesterday, she challenged me to do this. Brick and Pinky are helping me, but Pinky's not playing with us today. Yeah, the gun store on the highway is big juiced. We've also talked about hitting the gun store in, I can't remember the name of it. The Guns Unlimited.
I think that gun store we hit on the highway, I think it was already looted when we got there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was already looted.
Yeah. It was like a story of it because there was a zombie walking around with a duffel bag.
Yeah, so he had partially looted it.
Yeah, that duffel bag was full of guns and ammo.
I love the stories that they've come up with, chat, in PZ, where like now once a month, I think it is, there's like a chance that certain locations are looted already by the time you get to them. Alright guys, let's get some knowledge. Get some knowledge going. Is the upstairs basically stock? Yeah, we haven't really changed the upstairs too much aside from the kitchen. We moved the tables to the side over here, and we moved a bunch of new freezers up here. And we only really need one fridge. You really only need one fridge in Zomboid because that's like your food that you're going to eat in the next couple of days, right? But I think you want to have as many freezers in Zomboid as you can get your hands on, preferably. Yeah, I agree with you, Captain Crunch. So what happened was, first the boy got sick. Now he's very healthy, so he got sick, and he was only sick for maybe a day or two. But we were really worried about him. Actually, you know what's funny, guys, is his pediatrician is one of my D&D players. My lawyer is also one of my D&D players, so I'm just collecting really useful people at my D&D table. But anyway, the pediatrician, you know, it's like so funny because when you're friends with like a doctor or whatever, they'll break like all the rules. So he just like sent us like the script for the boy to go get tests and stuff, like in Messenger and Facebook Messenger, like just show your phone to the pharmacy or whatever, you know, to the hospital. So we went to the hospital and we got them to run blood tests on the boy. They checked him for dengue fever and they did a blood test, and it turned out that he was fine. So the doctor said, well, he just had a little virus and he's fine now. Don't worry about him anymore. Let him recover naturally. Well, then a couple days after that, Pinky and I started to have some of the same symptoms, and now we have it much worse. Also, baby Lucia has a bad cough just like us. She's just only a year old, so we are concerned about her. We're watching her closely, don't worry. But like I said, I'm very close to the pediatricians. He's in my like social circle, so it's not like I can literally just message him any time of the day and just be like, hey, what's up? And he'll respond to me. Yeah, kids are petri dishes, dog mom. And, the boy, he starts school next month. So I'm sure he's going to be bringing home even more illnesses than ever. Because right now, he's just getting it from, I don't know, like the yard, like just being outside. Because he doesn't really have like a lot of friends right now. He's in this weird circumstance where he's half local and half foreign, so it's kind of difficult for us to make friends for him right now, but we're hoping that once we bring him to this new school that it'll be easier for him to make friends. Yo, what's up, Gay Vessa guy? Good to see you. I hope I pronounced that properly. Gay Vessa, I don't normally sound like this. I'm battling like bronchitis or pneumonia, so my voice sounds much different than normal. If you've watched any of my videos, I probably sound very unusual to you. But we're having a lot of fun. It's a very bad stormy day right now in Knox Country, so we're just reading through some magazines and talking to the chat. Yo, what's up, Simon? Welcome to the Cult of the Dead. Thank you all for watching, by the way. I think this is maybe a new record for us on Twitch right now, everybody who's watching. I really appreciate that. Thank you guys very much. Well, today's the last stream of the week, so I'll have the weekend to rest and recuperate, and next week is PoorDeadFest. So I'll be live as much as possible next week. Like, I'll probably be live for 4 to 5 hours, then I'll take a break to eat, then I'll come back and I'll be live again for 4 to 5 hours, and I'm going to do that as much as possible. So next week is all about celebrating the show and the community. I do that once a year on my birthday, and that entire week I try to do like 7 24-hour streams basically. So next week where it's going to be really chaotic, but we'll be playing all sorts of games, Zomboid included, I'm sure. No, the baby girl will be okay, Gay Vessa. We're hopeful for her. She's healthy. She just turned 1. And my son just beat this little illness, so now it's just his mother and I that are combating it. And I'll be okay. I'm strong. It's just a matter of time now. I'm almost done reading these magazines, thank God. Yes, May 17th is my birthday. I'll be 678 years old. Thank you all. You can always find my schedule, by the way, chat, if you're interested, on my Discord. If you go to my Discord and you go to the live schedule channel, you can always find my schedule. I usually put my schedule up a month in advance. I'm just not sure what I'll be doing after PoorDeadFest, but I'll be live every day next week. I do try to post my schedule as well on YouTube for the community once a week, but I post it out like a month or sometimes 2 months ahead of time on Discord. Sam says, I played Zomboid for about an hour or 2 online with a friend for the first time. Dude, multiplayer is the best Zomboid, frankly. Congratulations for getting into it. I hope we get a chance to play together sometime, Sam. Sam says, I decided to go crazy with the min-max. I took other stuff to take fit and strong with a veteran. I'm also playing a veteran today. He says it's pretty wild playing Def, relying on others for ears. Thoughts on Def? I've played a Def character a few times in various challenges. And I've played a Def character in one roleplay that I did with Lunaria Del Rey. And I was so deaf that I even muted our Discord so that we could only communicate through in-game written notes. Like, I would write her a note and pass it to her. I took the Def really seriously, so I didn't have her to even tell me when there was danger nearby, aside from, like, her standing there and, you know, doing one of these. And it was very difficult, but it was also a lot of fun. I don't mind Def. I actually mind Def less than I mind All Thumbs. All Thumbs, I think, is maybe the worst trait in the game. Yeah, I wouldn't wish All Thumbs on my worst enemy, bro. Yeah, a Helen Keller, basically. Yeah, a Helen Keller is the worst zombie in B42. They didn't exist in B41. But what the devs did in B42 is that they made the game where like some zombies have variable hearing and sight. And so sometimes you'll drive around a big building, you'll be honking on your horn, you'll be shouting in the building, you'll be doing all this type of stuff. And the zombie will literally not hear you inside. And then you'll be going through the base and you'll open up a door like this and there's a zombie right here. Ah! We call that a Helen Keller because she did not hear or see you the entire time you were trying to wrangle all the zombies. But now she's right here in your face. Which apparently, by the way, I guess the Helen Keller story is bullshit. I just learned this. Apparently, like, I don't know if I want to... She's not alive, right? I can call her a fraud. But apparently there's more to the story with her. Like, apparently she was a pilot? How? How? I don't know. RP Zomboid is the best Zomboid. Dude, if you love RP Zomboid, Gay Vessa, just so you know, on my YouTube channel, if you go down to my series, Dead Die Here the Mall, this is an entire multiple episode like The Walking Dead. Like, we took the roleplay very seriously, bro. And then this is season 2. We just finished filming season 3, or sorry, next week is our last episode of filming season 3. But yeah, if you like roleplay, and I have a bunch of other videos here on roleplay too. What's up, Kaito? Good to see you, buddy. You're catching us at the end. I do these things called random runs, where I'll spawn with somebody, usually in a collab, like me and another character. I'll spawn in like a collab with them, and we'll randomly generate our characters, and then we will kind of improvise the roleplay based off the traits we got. I've also released some Zomboid music that I made. We've done some silly roleplays too, Sam. There's like a really good silly roleplay on my Twitch. Let me see if I can find it. We did one that was so silly. Brick was in that one too. Let's see here if I can find it.
The Javier.
Yes. You know exactly the one, don't you?
Rodrigo.
Yes.
My fucking name was.
Yes, that's exactly it.
World's longest Spanish name, and I was a gay Mexican.
You're a gay Mexican, man. That's true. And it ends so terribly. Here we go. It's this one right here, guys. It's called The Death of Ernesto. You can find this under my videos section. And it's only like 15 minutes. But boy, is it hilarious. I'll link it to you guys. This is kind of like a silly Project Zomboid roleplay. Like, we didn't take it very seriously, you know, we just had fun with it. And you can see this was old, guys. This is 2 years ago. I've been playing Zomboid for so long. Our Dead Die Here stuff is much more serious. And that's on purpose. We want it to be serious, you know?
It's a character drama.
Yeah, it's a character drama. It's like The Walking Dead or Battlestar Galactica. You know, it's supposed to be like very, very dramatic and very serious, and you know, like, you get me. I don't need to explain it further. Yeah. So we'll be opening up the applications if you guys want to play Season 4. We'll be opening up the applications on that really soon to sign up to register your interest in Season 4 of the Dead Die Here. And the Dead Die Here is something that we will do. We play once a week, 3 weeks in a row, and then we take a week off. There's going to be some changes for next season. We're going to change the structure of the plot team a lot. Frosty and I are going to take much more of a backseat role in the plot team for the upcoming seasons. And we're going to give much more control to our plot team, which is Brick Fail and Mall Cop, and we'll be adding at least one more person to the plot team. Yeah, actually, Sam, if you're interested, I have something for that. Give me just a second and I'll link it to you, buddy.
We actually have tons of people that
are new.
Yeah, and just like have very little roleplay experience, even in Dead Die Here, where like it's I mean, really, like the only thing, like the seriousness just means like you stay in character and you don't break character.
Okay, guys, so here's a link that I just sent you, and that link, that Google Sheet, you can copy it to your own Google Drive. But what it is it's what I call this cheat sheet. You just rename it to your character. And it has different pages to help you get into roleplay, like an info panel where you can record your stuff, your guy's favorite food and drink. What I like to do for this is the first food that I eat in the game, I consider it his favorite food. Same for drink, same for dessert. It allows you to track your skills outside of the game. You can also track your books outside of the game, and this is updated to B42. And when you say, like, yes, I have Agriculture 1, it'll make it green. It also has all the agriculture knowledge that I've accumulated in the game. And then finally is the journal, where you can write a journal for each day of your survival. This is all already pre-formatted for you. And this is the best way to like really get into Zomboid and take it serious and get into the role play. And it has your first year worth of journal dates already done for you, including the actual date of the game. So, and if you want to see what a completed version of one of those looks like, I'll show you. So here's a version that I made for a character called Jeremiah Carson. So I put his traits, his favorite foods, his skills. Yo, thank you for the follow, Nullified. Appreciate that. These were the books he had collected. And then as you can see, his journal. Look at this, guys. I journaled every day. Now, not every day needs to be a full paragraph. Like down here, look. Read all morning, slept all day, read well into the night, day 17. Not every day needs to be a friggin' paragraph. But I try to write the journal entries, for him in his voice. And it really helps me like get immersed in the character that I'm playing too. So this is kind of like what a completed one of those sheets looks like. And that's available for everybody. I also have another cheat sheet. If you go to my Discord and you go to the general tab here and you go to the pinned messages, right here is a cheat sheet for the guide that I use for my map notes so that you don't have to write it yourself. You can just copy paste. So this is like my tier system, my map key system, all of this. So if you're interested in that, like the way I take map notes, that's already pinned in there. I'll probably have to find a better way to give that to you guys because that's not a very efficient way, but looks like the rain finally cleared up.
A little bit perfect for next session.
Yep. Perfect for next time. Let me get these holsters somewhere else. I think upstairs. I don't know why my guy is so heavy. What's he carrying that's so heavy? Nothing. He's just hungry. So he's weak. I get it. Oh, I'd rather be fat in this game than skinny, I tell you what. So let's eat an entire tub of ice cream. Oh, that did not fill me up, surprisingly. Do you have a favorite ice cream, chat? My favorite ice cream is called Tutti Frutti. It's a local thing in Savannah, Georgia. It's so delicious. Probably followed by pistachio. What's up, Fishman? Good to see you, buddy. We're just showing off the base a little here. How do we get onto this roof? I guess we have to make a door, huh? The roof of the fire department.
Yeah, we'll have to build to the roof.
We'll have to do a sledge. Do we have a sledge already? I don't think we do.
Or we can, yeah, we don't. Or we can always build stairs when we get there.
I just want to check and see if we have a sledge and the tools, but I really doubt it. Tools. No sledge there. Tools. No sledge. Nope, no sledge yet, guys. We're going to need that just at the very least to get water. There's a Tutti Frutti flavored ice cream. Yes, there is. It's one of the best, dude. I really love it. Look at him hard working in here, dude.
Man, nothing else to do while it's raining, so I figured, hey.
Yep.
Got plenty of bleach in the walls.
I was wondering why the interior looks so clean. Yeah, I've been playing with brick, Kaito. Nice bones, baby. You can build stairs into the locker room, up and out. Oh, really? Like build stairs in here? And it removes the roof tile? That's crazy. Yo, congratulations, Kaito. I had an idea of creating a rotate from the storage room across the stairs. Door amazing, that small room. I had the idea of creating a rotate from the storage room across the stairs. Yeah, we haven't used this room yet. This would be a good storage room, frankly. Yeah, Kaito. In fact, when I think of back home, most of what I miss is food. My favorite brands of food, you know, stuff that I just can't get anywhere else.
Don't bring up Arby's.
Oh, dude, damn it! Now I'm craving it already. Now I'm craving it already, guys. Look what he did, bro. It's so delicious, especially it's well, the beef is delicious, but they've got like a what is it called? The mozzarella sticks, bro, are the best. The Meat Mountain. Oh man, I wish I was at Meat Mountain right now. I'm drooling. I'm so hungry, guys. I haven't had food today yet. Well, guys, I think you know what time it is. I'm dead tired. I need to stop for a bit and go dig up some old friends. So, guys, finish your homework. Be in by 9. But most importantly, tell your mothers I said hello. Auf Wiedersehen, ihr Lieben. I will see you all again next week for the start of Poor Dead Fest. I'm not tired at all. I'm just in pain from speaking. Hold on, let me swallow some water. What's up, shabby guy? Do we have to make the voice crack sound too? No, you don't. You don't have to do that. That's not required at all. But I will see you guys next week for Poor Dead Fest. Thank you for the raids from Poison Heart and Magic Dream, and thank you, Poison Heart, for being our executive producer. I really appreciate that. It goes a long way towards making this show better, and it wouldn't be possible without you, so I want you to know I appreciate that. Thank you to the many people who followed today, and thank you to Brickfail as well for playing with me. We're going to raid over to my buddy Stay Frosty Gaming. I hope you guys will join me and say hail from the Cult of the Dead. Let's give him some love. He's trying out the Red Dead Redemption 2 campaign for the first time, one of my favorite games. So join me, guys. We'll see you over there.